Hello, everyone, slowly filtering into the stream as we take your beloved game down for just a few hours. I am Playoff Beard, alongside the delightfully lethal Nivmet.
Delightfully lethal. When I saw that last night, I just busted up. I'm just like, this is for the talkie game that I played.
Yes, try not to kill me today. This is the start of summer season. This is the launch of Update 2.6. It is a packed update. It is a packed update.
There is a lot in here. And finally, the one I've been waiting for has finally arrived on the fold and graced us with her presence.
Very well said.
I'm super excited for her. You guys have no idea how, like, this is going to be my new support.
There you go. So Grace, the Paladin, the biggest single target heal we've ever put into Vainglory.
Divine Retribution.
Quite a hero. Nivmet will take that hero all through the paces. We got some videos planned. We got probably the best skin we've ever done in Ride or Die Sky.
It's not only the best legendary, we also have the best epic with Evolution Samuel.
Tell me what you like about that one.
Oh my goodness. I feel that skin should be a legendary. It has different particle effects. He looks incredible. There are different sound effects. That's something we rarely ever add, and this skin has it, and it's got this like almost 8-bit, like, I want to say Matrixy feel to it that just feels so good when every single Malice and Verdict you shoot off. Even the cloud that he creates is like covered in like pulsating electro energy that's just awesome to see. I'm gonna play it on stream, and I'm gonna be pretty excited when I
electro goodness from the Samuel skin, and he got a buff, right, too? So
yes,
which doesn't hurt.
He did.
It doesn't hurt at all. So a lot to talk about, a lot to get into now. You know, as people are trying to play the game, they're finding out they can't play the game right now. That is obviously intentional. This is the update 2.6 and summer season downtime stream. We are estimating 3 hours of downtime. That said, this is a summer transition. I'm sorry for the pauses. Shin Kaigen started it as I was chewing on my breakfast sandwich. But this is the start of summer season. Sometimes, you know, we got to give everyone their season-ending payouts and massive transitional stuff. So we're saying 3 hours.
In addition to all the things we're putting in, like we said, this is a packed update, guys. Yeah. There's a lot to go in.
I know that the team wants to come in under 3 hours. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how that all happens.
Yeah, you got a bunch of cool things. It's not just that. Like, you have the new pings and the new chests. Like, just a lot of quality of life things that we managed to go catch up on during, or we managed to address. I know there's a lot of stuff we hear you guys, and there's a lot of stuff we wanna do for all of you. And there's a few things that we managed to get to, and we're pretty happy that they made it in. So I'm really glad we eventually, or like we got to this, and I want to get to the other stuff. There's more stuff we want to put in, guys. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Like there's so much more on our list that we want to give you guys, and look forward to in the coming updates, because this is packed, but we have like a huge amount of stuff in the bag. Just like,
it's true.
We can't just fit it all into one update, you know. It's just, there's more.
And you know, very well said there. We have talked, you know, pretty consistently through our developer update videos and our other opportunities like streams like this to say, you know, our first major goal of the year was to get talents out the door, to do something really cool for that short, you know, kind of 5 to 10 minute brawl game mode. And while there is a dedicated talents team that is going to make sure we optimize that experience, that we balance that experience, that we listen to all the player feedback on that experience, a lot of people here at Super Evil shifting their attention now to the live game experience with the new quick message system in this update, with item and ability recommendations in this update, with the soft reset that's coming for summer season. There's a lot to talk about. We'll get into all of it, but you know, as Nivmet was saying, one of the cool things, of course, having people like Nivmet and Shin and Yuma and Blueberries and the list goes on and on. Dr. Evil in the fold, you know,
who just joined us, by the way.
Right,
super excited that he's here now.
You know, there really is no difference at this point between the Vainglory community and Super Evil itself. It is all fused together, and one of the great things about that is the voices of the community are here and are speaking up every single day. Nivmet may be leading the charge on that in terms of what is right for the players, what do the players want, what do the players need us to make right. Maybe it's something like the fact that in this update we brought the quests back. We got a lot of feedback that, hey, people
We're
really
missing
miss
a
those
quest
quests.
now. Yeah.
And so we brought those back. We made the quest bar scroll so you can get the 5 hero chest, you can get the first win, third win of Sinister 7, but without sacrificing the quests that you had before. So the voices are here in the building telling us, what we need to do to make things right, what we need to do to make things better. Every update, we hope you see that progress. And then a third team, with Z-Kent very focused on this especially, along with Captain Nito, working on 5v5. Man, there's a lot of work to do on 5v5.
They are being utterly amazing. Like watching them go through this design process, it's like watching them almost build a game from the ground up.
Yeah.
Like it's incredible to see, and like you see different additions and talks and different. I can't really say too much.
Yeah.
But they're working on this, guys, and it is starting to shape into something pretty great.
Yeah. Chainsaw with, our head of environment, Evil on the inside, and her team, working on the actual environment of what this new map is going to look like. People like Zcan and Ciderhelm focused on the actual map layout and design and the objectives in it. It's going to be a long haul. There's a lot of iteration that has to happen to get something, this massive on scale correct. But I'm very excited and almost surprised at the types of playtests and things that we're already able to do for 5v5. So there's a lot of momentum on this front. Art coming in, in support of the new map. A lot of stuff happening. I was pretty surprised with that. So 3 major tracks. We got talents over here. We got the live game experience in the middle, and we got 5v5 on the horizon. Very late in the year. Hopefully we can hit maybe a December date on that. Maybe, we'll see. That's an ambitious date, but it's so much going on, so much to talk about today just for the start of summer season. Of course, when you get into the game after the downtime is over, get your season-ending payouts. Make sure that, make summer season your best guild season ever in terms of your payout for the next one. And we got a lot to talk about, but of course, one of the headliners, Nivmet, the thing you're perhaps most excited about is Grace, the new hero coming for summer season, update 2.6, hitting today. Shinkaigen, if you would do us the honors, let's take a look at a quick video for Grace right now.
Ooh, this video.
You shall die, my friend, but not today. If you value your life, you will run. Embrace your redemption.
A quick look at Grace there. Nivmet's going to play a lot of Grace today, along with showing off all of the new skins. We're going to talk about the abilities. Nivmet, you think maybe we jump straight into a game so you can talk about this stuff in context?
If you value your life, you will run. I love that line.
It's going to be a fun hero. It's, obviously the strongest single, target heal we've ever had in the game. That's maybe the headline. But when you think about the playstyle of this hero, what immediately comes to mind for you? What's the top line on this hero?
So we have a lot of heroes. Like you take Finn, who does like a very good, gives everyone like some fortified life, right? Or you take Lyra, who can do an AoE heal if she throws it on the ground, right? This hero is amazing, simply amazing at protecting. She protects her team, but one person, she just says, I've got you. You're okay.
I've got you, man.
And this is I'm gonna enjoy showing it off.
All right,
it's gonna be great.
All right, we're getting into a game. What type of game are we going to do first?
This is a normal game.
Okay.
We actually drafted.
Standard MOBA mode draft.
Got a few.
Oh, is Shin going to play?
Shin is actually in this one.
All right, so we got the Shinkai gang representing on the Super Evil side. You got to win now.
That's the hope.
Are you running your combo? Are you running your delightfully lethal combo?
This is great. This is great. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
This is gonna be great.
All right, so Nibmet has been telling me about this, a combo he's really excited for that they've been doing internally. It's not fair to the poor people who are probably encountering this for the very first time, but this is Nivmet on Grace and the one and only super sub Shinkaigen on that Nether Knight Lance. You see the good luck, have fun ping going out there, the new quick message system that is coming, or that is here in update 2.6, a bunch of preset messages that you can relay to your allies. Those two, the good luck, have fun, and the GG, are actually contextual. You can only do those in the opening moments of the game and the closing moments of the game, so you can't spam those. But, able to, some things that I'm really, really glad that you can say. Something like, for example, maybe the one that to me might be the most underrated one is push to win. Because at a lot...
That is something you've wanted for so long,
Well,
right?
just at a lot of skill tiers. No, don't push to win yet. That's a little aggressive. But, at a lot of skill tiers, the biggest problem is the teams don't push the advantage that they have. They have a chance to take objectives. They have a chance to push down and go for victory. And instead, they try to take one more gold mine or one more Kraken, or they just farm the jungle, or they do whatever they need to do, or they want to do. And you don't make progress toward the end game, and perhaps, the other team has a better late game scaling comp. Eventually the tide turns, you end up losing some marathon match when you could have won in relatively decisive fashion. So it's preset messages like that that can kind of make all the difference in the world. There are, just the ability to ask, there's some things like, asking for more vision or asking for more defense, but now you can get a lot more specific than that because, of course, if you haven't seen in this update, you can recommend any ability or recommend any item to a specific ally. So if there's a Krull in the game and you want to say, hey, Lance, you should prioritize an Atlas Pauldron, you can do that with just a couple of taps. You can also indicate if you have items or abilities that are on cooldown. You see right there, that said Sprint Boost on cooldown. That's not as critical, of course, as being able to show that your Fountain is on cooldown or your Ultimate is on cooldown. Being able to tell people, I'm not ready to fight right now because my Fountain's on cooldown. Now is not the time. Those types of things can make a huge difference. So when it comes to things that are on cooldown, you can just double tap on them when they're on cooldown, and you will display that to your team. When it comes to the items, all you have to do, open the shop screen, single tap on an item, buy something. And then there's a new little purple message button in the lower right. You tap on that, you select your ally, and you can communicate, hey, there's a Finn in this game, you should be buying a Crucible. There's a Krull in this game, you should be buying an Atlas Pauldron. They're double weapon, you should be buying armor. All of those things you can do now, which is going to just really, really help in terms of in-game communication and the type of thing that players have really wanted for. Halcyon Potion on cooldown for 24 seconds, I do not think is the most critical thing that you could convey. And perhaps with messages like that, it is relevant to say that these pings do follow the same kind of spam ping cooldowns as everything else, as well as you do have the ability to mute these pings, so you have control over your own Vainglory experience, for sure. But it really is a game changer to be able to recommend specific items, as well as a series of kind of things that the community told us are the things they most commonly want to communicate. Saw is very dead. You see, of course, Ride or Die Sky is in this game as well. We're going to, talk a lot more about this skin, show videos for this skin, but this skin transforms, people, between her, kind of mech exosuit and a motorbike. It is pretty sick.
It is pretty awesome.
So, Nivmet, you know, this game's been going on for a little bit now. Tell me how you're thinking about this combo with Lance, and just tell me how you're thinking about your playstyle, how you approach playing Grace in
They
general.
want to kill me. No.
Because you're a dev. That's the life of the dev.
Shit, we may have been overly aggressive there.
All right. Just talk to me about Grace's playstyle and this comp. Just, you know, give players a sense of how to think about this hero.
So Grace is like you wanna. She's naturally very tanky due to her Holy Shield passive on her A, and when she activates the Holy Shield, it gets even stronger, right? So she really wants to take a brunt of damage for her team, while positioning herself in a way to get as many auto attacks off with her perk to lower her cooldowns as possible. So it's a very while you're playing, try not to think of like how much damage you do. Just try to think of how to get your abilities to hit. It's sort of the best way, probably. Okay. So here.
And tell me about why you were so excited about the Lance Grace combo.
Oh hell no, you don't. Yeah, they do. The reason for it being is that her B is not super reliable, but when you add, she's more. Think of her as a puzzle piece. When you add that puzzle piece, so I'm gonna dash into her, and so I take a brunt of the damage. I was sort of hoping.
You had no follow-up.
It's all good.
You had no follow-up there.
It's all good. No, the Idris went down.
You were saying?
I was saying that I really want to kill this guy.
Well, that much is evident. Oh, a nice impale out of Shin. One of the best lances around.
Oh god.
So you're third here running a saw. Is that something you actually like, or was that just kind of a dev stream surprise?
That's more of a just stream surprise. She does very well with protecting one person, so actually with this it's not bad, because people love to jump on Saw. You know, he's immobile, he's great, easy target to focus. So I suppose this is going to test my abilities to protect him.
Can you just, you know, for the people who haven't checked out the ability, you know, reveal article or anything yet, can you just run through Grace's entire kit?
Sure. So her perk is, after every auto, you can do an empowered attack. It does a cone, which is dodgeable, by the way, if they can get out of it. But if it hits, it will slow. Okay, let me save my teammate here.
So while he's doing that, Retribution, the heroic perk, you can almost think about the way that Lyra has a second basic attack that can go out if you wait long enough. With this, Grace really has a heavy attack, a follow-up heavy attack that is a ground slam if, you know, if you wait.
I've got it. I've got heal. You can keep going. We're safe.
talking to everyone, but talking to Shin especially. Everyone in on the comms.
So, as you saw there, I said no. She wanted to kill my Sa, and I used that heal to save.
And that, of course, is Divine Intervention, the ultimate. Grace, you know, surrounds herself and her target with a holy shield and begins channeling, after which a massive heal comes into play.
Yeah, it's pretty great. So, A skill, she creates a holy shield around her and her allies, strengthening her own passive one as well.
That's Benediction.
Yes. And then it also slows and applies her perk in the area. So if you use it well, you can use it to lower your cooldowns. You can use it to protect your allies. You can use it to set up a positioning for your A. Now, a lot of people are going to do is you can't just A-B. This will, you don't have it. They can leave the area if you just go A-B.
Maybe you describe B first, and then I'll have the context for that.
Yeah.
So B is Holy Nova.
So this skill essentially allows her to.
Oh.
This is actually the first ever. Dang. This is the first ever knock-up in our game, and essentially, it is AOE after short duration. You knock everyone up into the air. There is a kicker to it, though. You cannot. You can't just use it willy-nilly or you miss like that.
the kill within reach.
I was super
clutching
sad.
death from the jaws of
I got baited.
Of victory.
I got baited.
All right, so Holy Nova.
Yeah.
After a short delay, you get a knockup.
Well, there is a downside as well. If you miss, just like the Lance, who is another knight of Githia, both share. If you miss, you sort of lock yourself in place a little bit. So, don't miss.
And you were talking about AB, whether you combo that or not.
Yeah. So most people will like to go A into B right away. That won't work usually. While it does slow them, the slow amount falls off very quickly, and they can actually usually run out of the range of the B in time.
Run out of the range of the knockup.
So what you do is you A, run past them a little bit, and then B right away.
All right, so those are the kind of little tips that will make a big difference on day one. Listen to Nivmet. When you go in with Benediction, run behind the target before triggering your knockup just to make sure they're not able to get out of range before that knockup comes into play. Of course, with the knockup, you can do a lot of really interesting peeling for your carries. So keeping your carry alive, peeling for your carry with a knockup. It is going to be a fun new captain to play.
I will live!
Oh my goodness! So using it on yourself, a little selfish perhaps, but getting the job done.
Nope, I stopped the Catherine Silence. Oh my goodness, this is bad for me.
And meanwhile, Shinkaiken picking up
Shin?
another kill. Oh, and he would have had the shield into the wall. The Githian wall was there, except Idris has things that Idris did Idris things, and instead it was eluded.
We got this. We got this. No, Shin. There.
There you go.
Sky,
17.
you know Sky is up, man. You right?
And 7. The
I have
Lance,
heal, though,
the Lance
if you
is
wanna do this.
5-0. This is, of course, a cooldown proc Lance. This is essentially a cooldown Lance along with Grace. Can you talk about Grace builds? I see that you have a Shatterglass in this build, which obviously isn't, traditional for Captain heroes. Talk to me a little bit about how you build Grace.
I build her actually very crystal heavy. So she has a scaling crystal not only on her heal, but the most important part is the you're close. The was actually the damage reduction she gets from her benediction. So I become at 200 crystal, I get the maximum amount, which is I believe 50%, which is awesome. Right? So I really want to hardy myself up by actually building crystal. And I'm actually going to build an echo. Because I want to echo that.
Oh, that's dirty.
This is going to be great.
Maybe we'll see more echo in 2.6 with Grace coming into the fold. If you joined us late, this is the Update 2.6 server downtime live stream of also the start of summer season live stream. We're estimating 3 hours of downtime. We've been down for a half an hour, so about 2.5 more hours of downtime before we get you back into Vainglory. You'll get your season-ending payout. Summer season will start, and a lot of things to talk through with, the start of summer season right now. We're just focusing on Grace as, this is the first match that we're seeing with Grace. Few more notes about Grace, and I'm going to channel, conversations with Shinkaigen here as the team fight plays out. Just talking about Grace in team fights, Grace in combat. So first, as Nimet was saying, good idea to buy some crystal power on Grace even when played as a captain, because it strengthens the power of her holy shields as well as her passive damage reduction. So try a Shatterglass like Nimet, see how it feels. When possible, use Retribution not only for the additional damage and slow, but also for the cooldown reduction on her abilities. This is important. This works while attacking any enemy, not just heroes. So it's beneficial to attack jungle monsters and lane minions when you need to use your more important abilities. And again, Retribution is that heroic perk where she chains her normal basic attack into a ground slam. It's kind of a heavy follow-up attack, melee range, the way that Lyra has that, at longer range. So think about that. Benediction is a great skill to initiate fights, but it is also very powerful defensive ability. Use it on the most threatening enemy.
You shall not die today.
So use Benediction on the most threatening enemy, probably the enemy carry, to greatly reduce the amount of damage that your team takes. That's Benediction, which is when she dashes to the target, striking them with an empowered retribution attack, and nearby allies instantly gain a directional holy shield facing the target. So, think about it that way.
He was trying to get away for so long. We're just like, no.
Cooldown Lance, cooldown, or Crystal Grace. Oh, now Shin is doing Shin things, which is really dirty. And then Holy Nova, Holy Nova has a delay, making it easy for enemies to get out of it, right? So make sure to position yourself as close to the enemy as possible before using that ability. Those are kind of the top level takeaways on Grace to keep in mind as Grace hits the fold, like all heroes, exclusive for Ice for 7 days, then available for Glory. Grace's talents, of course, also come out for Brawl game modes, which we'll get into a little bit later. Might be a little bit of information overload on that.
I didn't hit level 12.
Okay, well, it worked. 25 and 11.
Look
All
at
right,
you.
a 10, 0, and 9 Shinkaigen on the Lance. He doesn't stink at Lance.
That 10 and 9 is his, but that 0? That 0 is mine.
That's true. And doesn't that sum up Grace so perfectly? Lance, 0 deaths. Perhaps it has something to do with the fact that a Paladin is now in the game with the biggest single target heal we've ever seen. Get those combos and those synergies and those comps working. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You will die, but not today.
There you go. What do you say to Dad? Not today.
Not today. Okay.
A little Sirio for you at 8:31 in the morning.
That's very early in the morning.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I'm a very late kind of person.
You are.
I'm a night owl.
You are a night owl.
Yes.
You do this for all of us.
Like,
you do this because Nimmet is love. Nimmet is life. Nimmet's the Vainglory community. He'll get up for all of you.
And I have to do PPE at night. So
yeah, that's right. As we try out all the
these are all the things that
things.
we, again, special thank you to all the PPE testers who took their time.
Yep.
They were especially rushed. We didn't have a whole lot of time in this patch due to some tech issues. So all of you who stayed the extra time, I just want to say a special thank you to all those testers who really did their best to try and get everything as clean as it can be. I know that there's a lot of changes we want to get to you guys, but hopefully everything is clean and ready for everyone.
Yeah, so much more to talk about in terms of what's going into this update. One of the things you saw there, a little bit here and there when it happened to be on screen was the new Ride or Die Sky skin, perhaps the most hype of any skin we've ever had among the community prior to a skin's release, a skin that transforms. We have a couple of videos to display what you can do with this new Sky skin. Let's first, Shinkaigen, if you will, take a look at the teaser that Chimera put together for this Sky skin. All right, there is Ride or Die Sky. Got word from Shin. He'd prefer if we could show off Sky in game as opposed to showing the Sky ability video. So
what does that mean? I'm playing Sky.
Or you could just go into practice mode and show off the different stuff. We can do it as a game. We do it however you want. And make sure. Oh, you can hear that too. So
yeah,
there you go.
So
Shin, the voice in the ear. All right, so we'll do it as a game, and we'll let Shin use the power of the spectator cam.
I'm gonna ask you guys not to judge me too much.
Do some fancy stuff so we can show off all of the things about the skin. This is only one of a number of skins coming in this update, of course. And so we have Evolution Samuel. You talked about. We'll show that off as well. And then we have Deathless Rhyme, which is a rare. Evolution Samuel is a pretty epic. If you will, and School Days Kashka is a rare, another really fun skin.
I really like that skin. That's one of the skins that I felt the community really helped shape. So, as you guys know, during the School Days, when we released the original School Days skin, Taka was the third one, but we asked everyone who it was. but you saw Koshka in the back in a school days outfit, and people wanted it. People were like, "We want that skin." Koshka, Koshka, and like I saw so many like heart faces and stuff like that on Twitter, and that like it was like surprise, it's Taka, and then so a lot of people were like, "Oh, but it's so cute. We wanted the Koshka." We're like, you know what? Okay. And so
There you go.
so we turned around. We're like, we're gonna make this for you guys. And so this is really one of those skins that like you guys called for, and we're like, you know what? Yeah, here you go. Like,
All right. So we'll show off all the skins, and in terms of foreshadowing, this sky skin was telegraphed a little bit too. If you look in the background of the Taka art, so these had kind of all tie together in a really fun way. Nivmet attempting to get the next game going.
Someone didn't hear something, and so
Someone didn't hear something. All right. Make sure you check out the actual update notes, the article. When update 2.6 is live, you can just tap through from there. Obviously, the update notes will be prominently featured in the game, and you can read about everything. Or I just put the link in the chat as well. If you're interested in wallpapers for these skins, all the wallpapers are in the update notes article, along with being able to read about all of the things. But as you get into that draft, we can, let me talk about the way these skins are coming out. So, and I'm going to just reference this to make sure I don't get it wrong. So Ride or Die Sky, this is, of course, obviously a legendary skin. How you get it, so available for direct bundle purchase from July 21st, June 21st, which is today, to June 28th. Each bundle includes Ride or Die Sky and one Piercing Barrage legendary talent coin. She can also be purchased a la carte for $35.99 ice, so you can just go and just get the skin for ice. And finally, you can test your luck for getting Ride or Die by purchasing a special chest for only $1.99 ice. The chances of getting the skin are 1 in 20. That does not technically mean that if you do a pull 20 times, you're going to get the skin. That's not how odds work. But you have a 1 in 20 chance of getting this skin. And this special chest will be in the market from today until the 28th. So, however you want to do it. If you want to just know you're getting the skin, you can drop the ice for it. If you want to roll the dice, it's the difference between $199 ice and, $35.99 ice. So maybe a good chance to roll the dice and see if you might get the skin on that. But probably equally important to make sure players realize, another one of those things that Nimmet was talking about in terms of being really dialed in to community feedback right now, is we heard from all of you that you weren't huge fans of talent coins being in the mystery chests. That's because, players, they want to focus on talents when they want to focus on talents, and they want to focus on skins and heroes when they want to focus on skins and heroes. And we heard very loud and clear from the players, they're interested in both, but they want to be able to make up their own mind and not have, not be getting stuff that's not what they want when they do a chest pull. So we have the special talent chests, and returning for summer season in this update, we are kind of the old mystery chests in the sense that we took all the talent coins out of those, rare and epic mystery chests. So if you want to focus on skins and heroes, you're not going to get talent coins. If you want to focus on talents, you can simply do the pulls on the talent chests or take advantage of these special bundles or other things. So we heard you loud and clear on that. Nimmet, you're struggling to get a game going, my friend.
they are not really understanding. I'm like, I need to play Sky, and they pick Sky. I'm like, I need to play Sky. They pick Sky. I've typed it in all caps. I really need to play Sky. We're gonna pick Sky.
Well, they're excited about the skin.
I'm baffled.
You're baffled?
Baffled.
Oh, baffled.
Oh, is that how it's pronounced?
So we got a new word. All right, someone put
Baffled.
baffled hashtag baffled
baffled.
on the social medias, along with your favorite image to represent what baffled looks like. Perhaps
Great.
perhaps it's the million scout traps in the base that makes you baffled.
That would definitely make me baffled.
Yeah. Anyway.
In hindsight, I'm like, wait, It's baffled.
when
It
we
is.
accidentally put the Taka talent in the real game, like we did in the prior update.
That's a
that
baffling
was a
one.
little baffling. Yeah, indeed. One thing that will be a little baffling in this update, we've accidentally managed to invert Kashka's talents, so the rare talent says epic, and the epic talent says rare, which is just a visual bug, and it's confusing, but nothing is actually changed with her talents, and they will be priced correctly, etc., but it's going to look wrong. So that's a little baffling. That's one thing that we caught already, but we weren't going to hold up the update to do. We're going to try again to get this game going underway. But let me talk about something else that I can talk about. Oh, I should mention as I'm scrolling by my list of notes here. In addition to the talent coins being removed from mystery chests, we also got feedback that occasionally someone have an FML moment accidentally buying out a talent coin bulk purchase with a fat finger. So we have changed that to a hold and confirm for bulk talent purchases. When you see the daily pick 3, today's talents in the market, and it lists the individual talent or the bulk purchase, you will not be able to accidentally drop all your glories into that one talent, which, I think was relatively hard to do anyway if you were paying attention. But we're making sure that that won't happen.
Well, I'm super thrilled. I'm equally as thrilled that we got this right.
All right. Don't swap off the hero, though. Okay, that would just prolong all the pain. All right.
I took the hero.
All
I'm
right.
playing it.
So finally, we're going to see Ride or Die Sky in the game. Shin is going to, just be forewarned, in this game, we're going to focus more on the skin than really even the game itself. So Shin, go crazy with the camera angles, the zooms, the pans. Even if we, miss a little bit of the action here, let's show off the skin and any other skins that might happen to be in this game. And we'll have
try
some
not to
fun.
spend too much time dead.
Yeah. Nothing but baffled in the
Great.
chat? We're all baffled. Oh, that's interesting that people are spelling it B-O-F-F-L-E-D, because in my mind it was like B-A-U-F-F-L-E-D.
Really?
But that's the type of thing that's up to the community. All right, so they can baffle however they like. All right.
I regret everything.
Let's take a look at
Everything.
Let's take a look at the Ride or Die Sky skin. Oh, I get to channel my inner Sugar Venom now, which is always the most fun part, and talk about things the way she does. So the model changes. Redesigned, yellow mech turns into a sport motorcycle. Obviously, that is the big thing. Cool new outfit with moto gloves, boots, and jacket with Vainglory emblem. Pink tipped hair, as Nibmet has been known to do himself from time to time.
Oh yeah.
And the effects, animation, and sound changes. So all new motorized sound effects. The motorcycle tires are used as hover fans in mech mode. The purple electric laser and moto mode for Suri Strike. Blue laser for Death from Above, which looks really cool in its 2 forms. Tail light streaks and smoke during motorcycle dashes and sprints. And the mech transforms into moto mode and sky chills on the seat during recall. So many, many, many good things with this skin. What is the thing about the skin you're most excited about?
I actually love the sound effects. I've always been a big fan of sound effect changes, and she's got all sorts of amazing sound effect changes on her. So it's actually super exciting for me. Everything, even her forward barrage has like this new machine gun noise to it. Fits. It just fits really well.
So a couple things. Bike Sky, Ride or Die Sky is the first ever spawn animation, for a hero or skin, in this way. It's like a whole new feature that we intend to do more of in the future. So, you've seen some recall animations, like the cool one for like Summer Saw, but this is the first ever spawn animation for a hero or skin. Opens up new doors for kind of entrances for heroes, which is really, really fun. Nimet, please make sure, that, on Skies B, use Sky's B and then don't immediately move or attack so that you can see the full transformation. Now that full transformation takes longer. We didn't want it to affect gameplay, so you can cancel out of that, obviously. But if you want to show off the skin, and Shin, if you want to do zooms and stuff, let's get your zoom game working, Shin. Where's Shin's zoom game? So there you go on Bike Sky. So that includes attacking, right? So if you don't move or attack, you'll see the kind of full transformation on the Suri Strike, and we can show that off. But yeah, there you go. So ride or die Sky.
I actually had to do that in a way because I would naturally auto attack if there's something still to auto attack.
Of course you would. It's like
so
it's like in your brain, right?
Yeah.
And we would never mess with the gameplay.
No.
But yeah.
I lock on to a target to Suri Strike, but that lock on means I'm auto attacking a target.
Exactly.
So I have to kill the target with oh dear.
And as I get a message from Sugar Venom that says, I need this AI, Rescue Center uses AI to name their guinea pigs, which is not very germane to the conversation at the moment. But when she sends me, a notification, I assume that's something I need to look at right away. But right now from Sugar Venom, that one can probably wait until after the stream to analyze. Perhaps an in-game integration is in order for that.
That was an overly aggressive. Oh.
As you see there, for anyone who's joining us late, you can indicate now simply by double tapping on an ability or an item that is on cooldown to the rest of your team that it's on cooldown. And where that's going to be most important, of course, as you see Grace's knock-up come in there to disengage right there. Where this is going to be most important is letting someone know, hey, my Crucible's down right now, let's not fight. Or my Fountain is down right now, let's not fight. Or my Ultimate is down, this is not a good time
my boots are down.
to fight. That's not quite as critical.
That is critical.
Depending on the hero, depending on the situation, perhaps. But, one main source of kind of hidden frustration in Vainglory, I don't know how hidden it is really, is someone will engage in a fight. And the fight won't work out very well. And the teammates are like, why didn't that captain use Fountain? What is the matter with them? What is going on, right? Or why didn't they try to Crucible that fin hook or whatever it is? And in reality, that ability was on cooldown. Or that item was on cooldown. And they didn't want, that third player really didn't want an engage right there. Now, not only can they say, I'm not ready to fight in the new preset messages, but they can also specifically show their allies why now might not be the right time to fight, set up better, more advantageous fights. It's all these types of things that can lead to better results in the new update. And of course, in this update, we have done a soft reset, the first time we've done a reset of any kind in a long time. So let's talk about that for a minute. So, I'll talk about all the season-ending stuff because it all kind of goes together, right? So first, of course, collect your season-ending payout, open the app. When we come out of downtime, it's about, 2 hours and 15 minutes more of downtime or less. And if you're not in a guild, obviously get in a guild so you can get, these huge end-of-season payouts. Now, we, announced quite some time ago that we were doing a soft visual skill tier reset. What does this mean? All right. When you open the app for summer, you'll notice that your visual skill tier has dropped by approximately 1 tier. There will be some edge cases here where there's smaller reductions or even some increases for players who had massive decay on their accounts, but that's really the edge case. For most players, it's going to be about a 1 tier drop. And of course, the highest skill tier that you achieved in this past season will be, immortalized in your trophy cabinet like always. Then
I like that term.
You'll be down. Yeah, it's baffling. And then
okay.
So of course you're going to drop down in skill tier. You can try to, get your best skill tier ever in this new upcoming summer season, and hopefully, all these new ways to communicate with your allies is going to help you improve your performance, especially for the solo queuers out there. Now, another thing to know, ranked will have a decay floor you know, for players who are going on vacation or whatever it is. So you won't decay indefinitely. And those types of things, you know, help with matchmaking as well, just in terms of players understanding the types of matches that are being made. Let's talk about matchmaking for a second. So this is actually very, very important. So in this update, in summer season, and also in the coming months, we're making the biggest changes to the matchmaker that we've ever made. And we've talked about our commitment to improving matchmaking, you know, on a regular basis, make it as good as it can be. We still know and feel that there is a lot of room for improvement here. Nimet or Shinkaigan, where's your zoom game? I want to see you zoom and pan. I want to see what fancy tricks you got up your sleeve, man. And he's just like, all right, I can do it. Okay, there you go. Ride or die, Sky.
I bought an Eclipse Prism on accident. I'm so sad. I didn't know what am I supposed to do with it. I guess I'm building a Shatterglass at the end of all this.
There she is. Ride or die, Sky. And we'll, you know, recall animation, the new spawn animation, which is a new thing. Now, continuing on matchmaking real quick. So, in this update, we are testing the biggest change to our matchmaking algorithm that we've ever done. Okay, we're going to observe the results, of course. We're going to tune throughout the rest of the year. We hope that you're going to feel fairer matches and shorter matchmaking times right from this update. We'll, you know, we'll see how that plays out. We'll see what kind of feedback you give us. And it's not happening in this update because we wanted to, you know, execute with, you know, precision, the things that we had already kind of signed up for. Didn't want to bite off more than we could chew here, but we do intend in the future to reintroduce the one-tier rule for matchmaking, which is if you have a party, and you can only party queue with friends that are one tier above or below you in rank, which also will help with matchmaking where you don't get these weird lopsided matches. Or these weird lopsided matchups where, you know, one player was way lower in skill tier than everyone else on each team. So big changes to matchmaking. We'll be very curious to see how that feels for the players. Soft reset, which is another thing players have been asking for. All this together, we hope matchmaking will feel better. You know, will make more sense when you look up those matches, you know, on the cool, you know, API sites that are out there now, and that things will feel better, will make more sense to you, and that you feel like the players who are in your matches are the players that belong in those matches. All right, so some good stuff there. We are, of course, showing off the Ride or Die Sky skin in this game. Grace also in this game. If you joined us late on Grace, I'll do one more really quick run through of her abilities. So Retribution, the heroic perk, she chains her normal basic attack into a ground slam that deals bonus weapon damage and slows enemies in a wide area. So think of it like Lyra's basic attack, how she chains a second basic attack together. That's at range. When you respawn, don't touch anything, okay, man?
Okay,
So,
I heard him. He's in my ear too.
baffling. Yeah. Baffling. Why would I say
Okay.
it? Why would I say that when you can hear it too? It's baffling.
It's pronounced baffling.
Now you can go.
I hate this.
And then Matt loves when I troll him. As there, of course, you saw Sky's spawn animation. Very, very cool. Opening up all new possibilities for things we can do with skins and heroes in the future. Pretty excited about that. All right. So the way that Lyra has a kind of second basic attack that chains together, Grace has a second basic attack at melee range that chains together. That's a heavy attack, a ground slam, does some slow. So that's the heroic perk. Benediction is the A, dashes to a target, strikes them, gives nearby allies a directional holy shield. Good times are had, bad times for enemies. And then Holy Nova is the B. After a short delay, Grace does a knock-up, which is awesome. I've really been enjoying this, both the peel potential, the disengage potential, the scramble potential. And then kind of the signature, the thing that everything revolves around is Divine Intervention, the ultimate. Grace instantly surrounds herself and her target with a full Holy Shield and then begins channeling, after which Grace's target receives a massive single target heal, the largest heal for a single target we have put in the game. So that is Grace, that is Ride or Die Sky. We'll make sure we show off the Samuel skin and the Deathless Rhyme skin and the Kashka skin
I totally scumbagged. I stole something.
as
he did.
everything goes. Nimet, are you able to pull up the preset menu, or Shin pull up the preset menu in a way that the players can actually see? I'm not sure from this view that they can see it. Probably not. All right, so we can't see it from this view, but we'll show the videos perhaps after this so people can see the full list of preset messages and the other types of things that you can do. Big communication improvements in Update 2.6, so we'll make sure that everyone gets a chance to see that. And if you joined us late, this is the server downtime live stream for summer season for Update 2.6. We'll go through all the balance changes too. That's one thing we haven't really started doing, so we'll make sure to get into all of that as well. And you know, perhaps that's something that we can talk about now while this match is still underway. So let me
Love
go.
those lightning bolts that come down, though. So good.
Yeah. And if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, one more thing we talked about, or a couple more things we talked about. The quests are back. The community told us they missed those quests. And so we've brought back all the quests that were there in 2.5 and prior. And now the quest bar scrolls so that we're not taking anything away. So all 3 quests are back. The 5 hero chest is still there to get your talents on a regular basis. And first win, third win, Sinister 7 still there. So net, net positive, net plus for everyone. As Grace says, not today.
I got feared by Batiste, so it's fine. I lived.
As we get into the changes, real quick on Blitz specifically, got a lot of feedback that middle sentry, where the gold miner is in Blitz, was way buff and was really impacting matches.
Very strong.
So we have weakened the middle sentry, and Blitz now displays individual score contribution instead of KDA, which is a little more relevant there. All right.
They sent me home. I felt bad.
Feels bad, man. Baffling.
Feels bad, all right.
All right, let's talk about the heroes that happen to be in this game. Now, one hero who, for some time I've been saying that everyone should get aboard the Baron train. Baron, very strong. It took a while for players to fully catch on to the ways and the power of the Baron, but many have at this point, which is why I think it will be welcome news that Baron's basic attack weapon damage is down from 130% to 125%. Still obviously will be incredibly viable, but a little bit more in line with probably where we want that hero to be. Who else do we have in this game? We have Skye, we have Batiste, we have Arden, and we have Gwen.
I love when I chase someone and I jump on my motorcycle. I'm just like, yeah, motorcycle.
And none of the rest of those heroes have balance changes. But perhaps I'll just run through all of the balance changes on the heroes that are in the update. So, Flicker. So Flicker's Mooncloak, the cooldown is down from 120, 105, 90 to 105, 90, 75. Hello.
That means a lot more Flicker ults over the course of the game.
That means a lot more Flicker probably in the games that you'll be seeing. And if you haven't
Flicker is...
If you haven't gotten on board the Flicker train, like all of East Asia and people like Flash X and the like, then you should play some Flicker in summer season.
I think that hero is super good.
Super good right now. Super good. Now, another hero who's been super good. A hero that I have enjoyed playing quite a bit, and
Yes,
that
you
is
have.
Grumpjaw. Grumpjaw, the cooldown is up on Stuffed. That makes sense. And Living Armor, the delay for stack loss is down. So Grumpjaw, a little less hungry, a little less oppressive, perhaps, in summer season. Another hero requiring a little bit of different love is your favorite and mine, Kestrel. So, Adrenaline, the duration is up from 4 to 6, and Glimmer Shot reload time down, in a pretty significant way, bringing some fluidity back to her playstyle. So, probably see more Flicker in this update, probably see more Kestrel in this update. And a hero who has been a little bit absent in recent updates, that would be Krull. Krull's base weapon damage going up, and From Hell's Heart cooldown going down, really going down from 80, 65, 50 to 65, 55, 45. So
Yeah.
likely seeing some more of those boomerang ult throws for max stuns in summer season. So maybe more Flicker in this update, maybe more Krull in this update, maybe a little more Kestrel in this update. Maybe a touch less Baron, a touch less Grumpjaw. And there is a few more heroes here. So Lance, cooldown is up on Githian Wall, and
Well, at later levels. Like, so at early levels, it starts off exactly the same. It's just the scaling on it is not as good. So
Which is
instead of
good.
being reduced by 1 second per level, it's only reduced by half a second per level. So it's 2 second loss on cooldown at level 5.
there you go. Grace talents. All right, so the chat's asking about Grace talents. I'll finish running through the heroes and we'll go through the Grace talents. So Lance also, the damage is up on the combat roll, but no longer no longer loses a basic attack target chosen on the roll. Talk to me about this combination of changes and the way you were thinking about this, because you're obviously involved in the live balance.
So for Lance in
Yes.
particular, so Lance, he has a lot in his kit, right? He has 2 CCs, mobility, natural tank, some of the highest base defenses in the game, plus directional. With his directional shield, he's possibly the tankiest character in our game. And then on top of that, he does deal AOE damage with his auto attacks with an extended range. So he has a lot in his kit, right? So the thing is, what people were ending up doing is they would Githian Wall people whenever it was up. It wasn't used in a tactical, choiceful way. It was just, I have it up. I'm going to swing my shield, and this isn't how the ability was meant to be used. It was meant to wait. It's supposed to be a wait for the right type of moment, and then I act. Like I'll roll into the shield or something like that. Like they weren't doing that. They were just, oh, I can use it to knock someone aback. I can use it to like we're not saying not to use it in that manner, but you need to choose the correct moment. Having a CC on a low cooldown is also very frustrating. He stops a lot of melee characters from being in the meta just by existing, right? Like Cruel wants to get to your target. I'll knock you back every 3 seconds because I have some cooldown reduction, right? Cruel goes, my A is only up every 8 seconds. I'm a sad undead Viking.
That's exactly what he is. Well said.
So, not by toning down Lance, not only are we addressing a lot of the pain points of seeing him almost in every single game, and we're gonna separate. It's gonna separate the good Lance players from the not so good Lance players. So the good Lance players feel better about it because they won't be as affected by this as someone who is waving their shield sporadically.
There you go.
And then finally, hopefully, it'll open up the meta a bit and allow some of these other melee picks that are sort of bottlenecked by him in.
There you go. All right. Samuel, Samuel's energy cost is down. Should, help Samuel kind of stick around longer. What do you want to say about this one?
So, Samuel's a character who, when you played him, it felt good to use his abilities, but you found that you couldn't use his abilities for very long. Like, you would build an Eve. I know Shin builds an Eve, he builds a Clockwork, and he builds Halcyon Chargers, just so he stops running out of energy. And while energy is Samuel's one of his weaknesses, it was just too much.
Yeah.
So we're dialing it back a little bit. It's not a crazy amount, but you're gonna find yourself being able to spam that A little bit more. Also allow to, like, utilizing your perk, you'll be able to get hopefully enough energy back, so maybe you don't need to build 3 energy items to sustain his incredible thirst for magic.
There you go. Last hero getting changes in the update. It wouldn't be an update if there weren't Vox changes. So, bringing his attack speed in line with most other heroes. Base attack speed down from 100 to 151% to 100 to 135%.
So, Vox he's been in the meta for quite some time. Since the start of this game, he's only not been in the meta one patch. Or I'm sorry, since his release is actually the better way of saying this. He is a character who has a lot in his kit. He has a lot of mobility. He has slows and a silence and decent amount of damage. And so when you look at the character, like what makes Vox, Vox, we didn't want to take away from that, but we understood that just his base stats alone were really crazy. Like he had 151% attack speed in comparison to most heroes who have 136. So his natural attack speed was above and beyond everyone else, on top of his attack cooldown, for a few people who know what that is, being lower than most. So it's just this combination of things that made it so he would just attack way faster than everyone else. So we standardized his attack speed to everyone else down to 136. So this will hopefully hit a lot of, like, you're not going to get to just sit there and auto and you deal more. You have to now start using your abilities intelligently. Like,
all right, so it wouldn't be an update if we didn't have Vox memes all over social with the buffs, the nerfs, the stories, the everything else. So there you go.
Yeah.
There's your obligatory Vox
that's your
moment.
Vox change, buff / nerf. Like, here you go.
For the update now, some people in chat asking about Grace's talents, but before we do that, I did promise that we would show you a couple of videos about the improved in-game communication coming in just a couple hours. Then I missed one. Then we'll get into it.
Okay.
We'll get into it
I'm
after.
excited about that
but
one.
let's show a couple of videos now on the ways that in-game communication is improved in Update 2.6.
First blood. You have been killed. Allied hero enemy is impressive.
You know, shooting is some thirsty work.
You have killed an enemy. Enemy is unbeatable.
I think after the My Bad ping, I think Catherine was recommending Atlas Pauldron to herself there at the end. But a nice little story there of what I think all of us have gone through in games where we've had an ally who perhaps could use some mentoring, a little bit of help. Help me, help you kind of situation. Help you, help me, help you, help me, perhaps.
You want to say that again? Like 5 times fast?
It was baffling.
Baffling.
But, we're just maybe your ally just needs a
No
little
idea
bit of
that it is.
information to do the one really important thing that is going to help set the team up for success. You're going to be able to do that.
Slumbering Husk.
There you go. Get a Slumbering Husk.
Yes.
Should you just do that for every single Blitz match?
I
Not a
wouldn't-
terrible idea.
I'm not a very good person when you ask me, is this an absolute? I'll usually say no. Something is almost never an absolute. Yeah.
All right.
Nothing is an absolute.
Shin, what was the story you wanted told around this? What were you saying?
It's not. So, Shin actually asked me. It's like, hey, Niv, I need you to come kill me repeatedly. And I'm just like, okay. 'Cause with Taka, I'm like, I can do that. So I spent the next 15 minutes just hunting Shin down across the fold and killing him. It's just like, great. This is what I've always wanted to do.
And that is how videos are made.
Even got to even like when we, Ringo had bought the Alice. You told, okay, you need to die now.
You need to die this time. You're like,
Yeah.
but no, I'm having too much fun killing him.
But like we started the fight and like I was super low and Ringo ults me and I end up like as I'm running like flipping over sideways over a jungle minion to dodge the Ringo ult. It's like, no, you're supposed to die. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. So it was just a really fun video to make. And then I died.
And then you died.
And then I
you
killed
died.
him with Cruel.
I'm going to pull up for myself here real quick, just the full list. So we can talk about that. Or do we have, yeah, actually, I should probably do it from this video. This would be the final list. So we can talk through the list of preset things really quickly. I should have done that while the video was playing. That would have made a lot more sense. But there we go. All right, so the things that you can say in the new preset messages include I'm not ready, which goes really nicely with, my ult's on cooldown, my Fountain of Renewal's on cooldown, all that type of stuff.
They're all on cooldown.
Stick together. You get to that stage in the match where you're like, why is this guy farming? So you can kind of use the group up ping, but it's even more critical in certain moments where,
I'm really in because the thing is group up. The group up ping can be used in one way, like stick together. So the group up says like we all should go here. Stick
Right.
together can be used in a way to, like, just heads up from like
from this point on, move
from
is 3.
This point on, move is 3 instead of tactically. I'm gonna have to use the group up ping like every 10 seconds because I'm trying to tell them stick together.
Be careful. Never a bad thing to say when you have a carry who is face checking the brush.
Okay, yeah, that's. It's more like I would definitely use it along the lines of like, so let's say I'm in lane as the carry and I say I want to go to the shop. And you say instead of caution pinging me because that usually says just don't go in there. You say be careful and you're like okay, so I should
Throw a flare out.
throw
or
a flare, like make sure I don't twirling silver downwards, and so when I get down there, I
Right.
don't have twirling up, like something along those lines. I don't jump over the wall as Baron, so now my jump jets are not there anymore. Just
A wild Taka may appear. There you go. Certainly if Nimet's in the game.
I won't respond. But
Let's team fight is a really nice one to capitalize on moments. Take, for example, 2 players on your team have an infusion that's up for another minute. Let's freaking team fight now. Let's team fight now before those infusions run out.
Yep, it's a great one. That one is definitely you could definitely ping urgency, but some people just don't
Get exactly
yeah.
what you're trying to convey.
So this is one of those ones that you're just like, hey, we need to fight like now. They're cool. Like it's not only for just like your infusion is up, but maybe you're tracking their cooldown. Like I saw Catherine ult like 20-30 seconds ago. Chances are it's not up just yet. Let's go.
Another use I've even seen is like when you got the party brush going on, you got all 3 members in the brush, and you're waiting for the Catherine to use that ultimate to initiate the fight with the silence. And you're just like, go do do the thing already, right? Like, drop that let's
Do
fight
the
button,
thing.
and then, maybe she'll actually initiate for you.
And I'd be baffled.
Exactly. Push to win, I talked about earlier. For anyone who's watching this stream who might already be Pinnacle of Awesome or Vainglorious, it might be lost on you that at a lot of skill tiers, one of the major pain points is the ability to close out a game, the ability to push an advantage. And so those moments where you should be knocking down turrets, you should be going for victory, and if you don't, you're eventually going to get outscaled, especially when you're on an earlier mid-game comp. Very, very important to be able to indicate to the team, let's push to win, let's end this game now, let's collect our spoils. Buy defense items. Now you can indicate specifically what you want people to buy, but you can also directionally indicate, maybe you're up against, lots of glass cannon or something, but you can directionally indicate to your allies kind of when you think that's important.
It is definitely something that I will probably use the recommending, like, hey, buy an Aegis, or
Right.
hey, get this, metal jacket or Atlas, or we need this or something.
Right. So a couple ways you can go about it.
Though I will say I like the point that I can even recommend something like a contraption now.
Sure.
To like buy
Against Ataka or something.
Yeah, but against Hawkins Flicker, like they're going to stealth. We need to get this set up.
Yep.
I really think this will be a good item. Like that kind of thing.
Speaking of vision, who hasn't been in 1,000 games where the captain wasn't buying any vision? Now
every game where Shin plays captain for me.
Yeah, that's true. Now, of course, you could tell the captain specifically, please buy scout traps, but you can also directionally, because it's the responsibility of the whole team. It's not just on the captain, to be frank, to be buying vision. So you can let the team know to buy vision. Of course, all these pings are subject to the same cooldowns, and you can mute the pings individually. So if you feel like someone is mentioning vision too much when you're the captain, there are multiple things you can do about that. And thanks.
The trees, the entire map is lit up like a Christmas tree, except for like the one bush that they find with the team in it, and they go, "We need vision." I'm just like, you need to not face check on the back jungle. Like,
there you go. And then a couple of contextual pings. You can say good luck, have fun when the match begins. You can say GG when the match ends, which is actually something that's been requested for a long time now, just wanting to be able to say GG for a hard-fought match, and that is something that you can do as well. Good times.
good luck, have fun.
Good times had by all. So we're going to talk about Grace's talents, also getting
Should
indication.
I play Blitz?
A lot of, yeah, sure, we can play Blitz next. A lot of people have joined the stream since we showed the Grace teaser video. So let's show the Grace teaser video, and then we'll talk about Grace's talents. Here we go.
You shall die, my friend, but not today. If you value your life, you will run. Embrace your redemption.
Embrace
Shall
your
die,
redemption, indeed.
but
The
not
Paladin
today.
Grace coming in just an hour or so now.
So I actually
Couple
wanna
hours,
address
perhaps.
something I forgot to mention on her kit. So while her heal is a great single target, huge heal, largest in the game, something that's important to note is she actually applies the same holy shield from her A onto the alt. So when let's say I ult you and I'm gonna heal you, for the 1.8 seconds I'm channeling, you and I both have that damage reduction aura on us. So in many ways, it makes you not only tanky because you're getting a lot of health back, but there is a period of time where you tank up for 1.8 seconds. So it's not something you just throw out Like, and it's damage reduction. Damage reduction is like the ultimate defense in our game, right? This is the defense that you want to give a person. True, like even like a Ringo ult, which has 100% pierce, gets reduced by damage reduction. So super good.
Super good.
It's super good.
Okay, speaking of super good, Grace's talents available only in Brawl game modes, Blitz and Battle Royale. First, the rare is Seal of Retribution. Grace's basic attack and Retribution perk deal bonus crystal damage. Grace passively gains crystal power, so synergizes quite nicely with the crystal building that you were talking about earlier. There you go. The epic is Double Benediction. Benediction, her A, has charges, shorter cooldown but lower damage reduction. Anything you want to say about those two so far?
So, while the rare one is very more damage oriented, it also allows you to get to your maximum crystal very quickly. You don't have to build a lot of crystal to reach your maximum crystal, which is really nice. Like I could build like an infusion and an aftershock, and then I get a large sum of crystal. So while I don't have my max, I get much closer, or I may just go, just a shatter glass, and I don't have an infusion yet. But with this, I will get close or
Yep.
have it. Like, so it is a. While she doesn't do a whole lot of damage with crystal, generally, this amp will make it feel like you hit a lot harder.
And the B, or I'm sorry, the epic Benediction having charges.
This is one of my favorites, actually. I'm a huge fan of numbers and like understand when you see the understanding behind it. So while it does deal less damage on each A, the real part of the A that I love is the directional damage reduction shield that you give to your allies, and the omnidirectional damage reduction shield that you give to yourself. And so when you combo this, where you go A, wait a moment, A, and your allies are like, wait, I'm super tanky for this entire thing. Yeah, you are. And then on top of that, I can ult someone, and then if my A is overdrives, it resets the cooldown, so A again. So this person gets really tanky over the course of this entire combo, and so while it is more support oriented, you could also use it in terms of her weapon path. So she has an off path. I'm not gonna say it's her main path by any means, but you can build her weapon. Her A, her her perk has a pretty sizable weapon ratio on it. So when you do that second hit, it will hurt in an AoE. So you can go like tension bow and like dash forward and slam someone really hard. Like I remember because of that and because of the directional shield, she can get out usually like pretty safe. I was actually playing against Dr. Evil, and I believe I was Celestin lane, and every time it was up, he would walk up to me, and I'm under my turret. I'm like, stay away from me. He'd just dive, slam me for half my life, and then walk away, and I'm just like, oh, oh. I have to mind you, it is not that great late game. It is very strong. It's very strong build early game, but it falls off late game. So late game we ended up like bringing back, but that first half was just really rough. I left lane like 0 and 4. Like that turret was just like I tried, I did my best, boss. I'm just like,
And then the legendary talent United Front, Divine Intervention, also heals Grace. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So essentially, you heal yourself and your target, right? There's more ways you can use this though. So while you are both now get this massive heal, you could also heal yourself. Now, why is you get twice the heal? You heal yourself twice as much. So
that's basically full
you're
health.
full healed. Yeah, you're pretty much full healed. It'd be very hard, especially if you're building crystal, not to be full healed.
It'd be funny those moments where like you're very low and your ally's very low, and they're waiting for the heal to come, and you're just like, nah, I'll go to full.
I'll heal myself.
Not really the way to play.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Unless unless it's like Nidmet with Shin, and Shin wants to troll Nidmet, then absolutely do that. But otherwise,
I'm not allowed to troll Shin though, right?
No.
Okay.
Not Shin or me.
Or you.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
But
please, no more. Especially no more on stream. For the love of Pete.
You don't want to play with Taka?
All right, so those are Grace's talents. If you're joining us late, this is the update 2.6 and summer season server downtime live stream. We're saying that the downtime is going to be about 3 hours. The whiteboard is completely blank. So if our friend Tom in the other room, what's Tom's player name? Do you know? I should find that out. But if our friend Tom is listening in the other room, perhaps you could write something on the board that indicates to us the status of the downtime. We estimated 3 hours. It has been an hour and a half, so we're about halfway through the estimated time of the downtime. Now, if you could get another match going, beep, if you would, please. And
Play Grace.
we're going to play a blitz. We're going to utilize these talents. And Shin, when we come back from this blitz game, let's perhaps talk about some of the big esports news and esports happenings. There's a ton of stuff that is happening, so we'll get into all of that when this blitz game is over. All right, so we're getting blitz going. We'll also talk through the item changes that we didn't get through, and we got some more skins to look at that we haven't looked at yet. Deathless Rhyme skin, School Days Koshka skin, Evolution Samuel skin. It's a packed update.
I think I'll play Samuel next.
It's a really, really packed update. My goodness. All right, we'll get this one going.
This is a good example of a game where they have a lot of burst damage on their team. So I'm like, how am I going to save Hammy here on the squishy Kestrel?
All right, let's get into this game. Which are you going to use? Yeah, use the legendary. You know you want to.
Okay, we'll use that.
First to 15 points win.
All right, did you use it? It looked like you picked the first one.
No, I have legendary.
All right, so legendary talent on Grace in this blitz. We'll see how it goes. And if you missed earlier, a couple changes to blitz. We did, weaken the middle sentry who was out of control. And you'll now see, when you're playing from your vantage point, you'll see your individual score contribution instead of KDA. Also, for the talents team, there will be talents optimizations all throughout the year. So, it's not just fire and forget. We're going to be getting feedback from the community on a continual basis, trying to make this as good an experience as we possibly can. So what have we done so far? So as you may have noticed there, I'm not sure if we had cut to it in time, but there's talents info in Hero Select now, which is really nice. You don't have to just remember what talents you have for which heroes when you're in Hero Select. Instead, it will show you not only which talents you have for each hero in Hero Select, but also the level of that talent, so you can make a really informed decision before you select the hero and when you go into a Blitz or Battle Royale game. So that's quite nice. Talent gameplay changes. You can look at the update notes if you want to get into all the nuances, because there are quite a few. But we have changes. Talent gameplay changes to Adagio's Healing Verse, Alpha's Core Overclock, Arden's Knockout Punch, Batiste's Bad Mojo, Blackfeather's Hummingbird Heart and Point Guard, Catherine's Shockwave, Celeste Galaxy Collapse, Flicker's Binding Dust, Fortress's Critical Wounds, Flank Attack and Longtooth, Glaze Violent Afterburn and Stunning Blood Song, Gwen's Skedaddling Speedloader and Three of a Kind, Idris's Path of the Seeker, Kestrel's Active Reload, Piercing Shot and Glimmer Volley, Koshka's Twirly Life, Lance's Reinforced Walls and Striker, Ozo's Second Wind and Bangarang, Petal's Explosive Force, Finn's Faster and Raid Boss, Scarf's Flaming Sludge, Sky's Enhanced Thrusters, Piercing Barrage and Raining Death, and Vox's Echo Chamber and Sound Barrier. So we are very closely listening to community feedback, what talents you love, what talents you're having issues with, what's too strong, what's too weak, what needs to be cooler, and we're going to get this right, and we're going to make whatever changes we need to make Blitz and Battle Royale and talents feel as good as they possibly can. Speaking of making things feel better, quite a few things. Something we hotfixed, but maybe not all players realized. There was an issue with Serpent Mask and Eve of Harvest. that we hot fixed. That was important, and for those who were wondering if that happened, yes, that already happened. It happened even before this update comes out. There was a bug on Scarf's Flaming Sledge talent. The death timer has been moved to the bottom of the screen so that it no longer overlaps with announcements. Tapping another ability while one ability's targeting ring is up will immediately bring up its targeting ring. So that's just a little, little quality of life thing. Recalling heroes now have an effect playing around their portrait on the minimap, which I really quite like. It's much more effective in seeing kind of what your allies are up to. And so those are, some of the bug fixes and improvements that are in the update. And then I think we haven't talked about items. The one item change is on Poison Shiv. In this update, the sheer amount of attack speed granted by this item made it much less situational. Instead, it was simply the most powerful option you had in a lot of cases. So the attack speed is down on that from 35% to 30% on Poison Shiv. Make it a touch more situational. All right, that is all of the balance changes. Of course, when the update is over, you'll collect your season-ending payout. You'll also notice that you've probably dropped about one full skill tier as part of the soft reset. You'll also, see your last season trophy in the trophy cabinet. And there's also a decay floor now, so you won't decay indefinitely if you go on vacation or something like that. All those things are happening. Major changes to the matchmaking algorithm. All the quests are back that were there from 2.5 and earlier. All the preset messaging stuff that we've been talking about. In the market, we have taken the talent coins out of the mystery chest so that you can focus on heroes and skins, or you can focus on talents in the talent chest, and hold and confirm on bulk talent purchases so you won't fat finger your way to a large glory spend.
But one really, really good talent.
Indeed.
So yeah, there's something to note is that we're keeping an eye on talents, even from the balance perspective. We're not going to just throw it out and then leave you guys to suffer. Like, I know you guys were like, man, this Idris talent was like really good. It gives you like tons of stats and both his perks, and so I saw a lot of that, and a lot of people were like, oh, this talent is really good. Like, don't worry, we're keeping an eye on it. Like, we will tune accordingly. Like, there were 96, 99 different talents. There's a lot to balance. Like, give us it will end up good, I promise.
There you go. All
it's
right.
already good, but it'll end up better.
With that, I want to just turn our attention to esports for just a moment, because some huge news and then a lot of stuff about to happen here. So first off, our world champions, Invincible Armada, they have been acquired by ROX. That's the same organization that has ROX Tigers in League of Legends. Huge congratulations to these three players. They deserve it. They won Worlds. Now they're with, one of the largest, most prestigious organizations out there right now for MOBAs. They join kind of that family alongside, ROX Tigers, ROX Orcas, a bunch of these incredible ROX teams across different games. And that means moving forward, Invincible Armada now ROX Armada, having that backing of a major professional organization, the way that we've seen happen, for so many players in North America and Europe with the influx of so many pro orgs across the West. So really, really nice to see for them. And
really excited about these also roster changes that
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen everywhere.
Yeah, and so we were not going to get into all the roster changes, but that is posted online and
So
in
many
the
good
app
ones.
if you go to the esports tab, if you want to check out the roster changes for yourself. But this ROX announcement does kind of, have a bit of an impact now on the Mobile Masters tournament that is about to happen. Let's
That's
bring
right.
up what this is. If you're not dialed in to what this is right now, Invincible Armada, we don't even have the graphic updated. This news is so new, but you absolutely should check out on June 23rd. Now, ROX Armada is going to be at the 2017 Mobile Masters Invitational presented by Amazon. This is at the Prudential Center in the New York metro area, which is, a big, great venue for sports. And Rox Armada now is going to try to run the gauntlet, as you've seen in the past, against some of North America's best teams. Tempo Storm, Tribe Gaming, Gangstars, NRG, and the new unified Western champions, Cloud9. So the way this is going to work, as the gauntlet has worked in the past, these are best of ones. It'll start with Rox Armada taking on Tempo Storm. The winner will play Tribe Gaming. The winner will play Gangstars. The winner will play NRG. And then the winner will face kind of like the final raid boss there in Cloud9.
C9.
In addition to these teams getting some cash just from participating, $3,000 on the line per match. So you're going to want to try to, if you're Rox Armada, you're going to want to run the table. If you're any other team, you're going to want to try to take them out and then collect some additional dough. But it's going to be fun to see if Rox Armada can run the table. They, at Worlds, it was them representing Korea and 3 North America teams in the Final Four in the semifinals. Rox Armada then, Armada won the whole thing. Can they beat 5 North American teams this time at a special event? And just as a programming note, I don't want to get this wrong.
What do you think is going to happen?
So
do you think they're going to take it? Or do you think it's going to be...
Hold on. So real quick, just so I don't get this wrong, if you're looking for to watch this on June 23rd, it will be on twitch.tv/Amazon App Store. Okay? That's where you can find it. This event is presented by Amazon. We will, I'm sure, host it or whatever from our channel. But if you're looking for this stream on June 23rd, it will be at twitch.tv/Amazon App Store. That's where you can find the Mobile Masters Invitational.
So exciting.
Armada. Yeah, it's going to be fun. We'll see what happens there. And then
I'm hoping so I always root for the underdogs, and even though they're facing 5 teams, I feel like the 5 teams are the underdogs.
That's how good the world champs are.
Yeah.
Obviously, obviously Cloud9 was a juggernaut in the West, so it's going to be fun to see what happens when kind of these titans of each part of the world clash.
Definitely.
Rox Armada from Korea, Cloud9 from North America, now the champions of all of the West. So if it comes to that, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But there are some very, very fine teams. Take Gangstars, for instance, that made it all the way to the finals of the Unified Western Championship, now have added Vanes to their roster as well.
Looks like an incredible roster.
And
Brutal Turtle.
Brutal Turtle. Don't sleep on Brutal. Don't sleep on the Turtle.
Do not sleep on
Don't sleep on the Turtle. So there are some teams that will have something to say about whether it is a Rox Armada Cloud9 final. To be sure, it's going to be a lot of fun. So be sure to check that out. And then this weekend also kicks off pretty much all Vainglory 8. I think East Asia starts the following weekend, but otherwise all around the globe, Vainglory 8 summer season kicks off.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's going to be exciting in the West, of course, trying to get those points you need to get those buys in the Unified Western Championship for summer, which shifts now to a North American venue. It is going to be it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a fun season. These, as you said, these rosters, teams have never looked stronger. It is really something to behold. So it's going to be a fun season. It's going to be a fun season also out of Challengers with VGL and VIS, where there's just a ridiculous amount of talent and top teams. They're going to try to fight their way into the Vainglory 8. So it's going to be fun. That's our esports spiel. So if you're into Vainglory esports, be sure to check out all of the things that are about to start happening. As Adi Endris struts by, I don't even know what his purpose is here. Are you going to come say hello, Adi? No. No?
I'm the new playoff beard now.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to bring in Adi Endris, who can talk about the Kashka skin, the Rhyme skin, all the skins, can channel his inner Sugar Venom, his favorite person in this whole office, and recite some of the some of the details as Sugar Venom would describe them on these skins, and I'll bounce out for a minute. All right,
Yes. Describe them in the exact same words that Sugar Venom would use.
there you go.
I'm-
Mr. Burns is looking for that.
this one?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to do a quick blitz?
Whoa. Yeah.
Here you go. Show me what you can do.
Dude, is this... I like that. I really like this.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you guys can't see this, but
Yeah, they can.
now you can.
Ta-da. Okay.
Well, to describe what he's talking about now, for when in character select, you can see every single talent level you have for each hero. So like under Arden, I see 3 circles, a blue, purple, and yellow one, and it'll show me each
and I
level.
have a number. Yeah.
And I have a number saying what
Representing-
level.
You have it unlocked.
Well,
so it's just
okay.
like if
it
you're...
also
Yeah.
it's unlocked.
Well, it shows you what level you have unlocked, right?
Yeah.
So, which is nice, going into it knowing like, oh, do I have talents on this hero?
I have.
But will
Accidentally
it
not-
will it show in Battle Royale?
I don't know. I don't think so. Actually, it may on the character select, like, cause it just locks it in for you. But I do not think so, actually. Okay, so
First to 15 points
we got Deathless Rhyme. Hand me on that Deathless Rhyme. Scroll in, see it.
Ooh.
Undead.
He's on my team, right? I'm not like screen peeking on the other team by looking at that.
No,
Okay,
you're not.
that's good.
It's Valkyrie didn't want to be without him and pulled him back from death. It's a touching story if you want to go read the lore. It's great. Venom really does a great job every single time.
Oh, I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh dear.
Oh, I don't want to be there anymore.
Well, apparently you wanted to go that way.
I guess I did. I got hooked and then feared and then deaded.
And then deaded.
Deaded. 100%.
You may want to buy
deaded.
some defense.
No, dude. What would I do with defense? I'm just supposed to deal
Survive.
damage. Maybe I'll suggest to my allies to buy defense. Nope.
Oh dear.
Oh, you can do it. You can do it. I'm coming to help.
You got this. You got this.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I got stunned. I did not get this.
You.
Oh!
I think you missed a stutter step,
No,
actually.
I didn't. I was perfect in my stutter step.
No, I
it was
saw.
absolutely flawless.
You
100%
clipped one.
best stutter step in a. Maybe he missed one.
Oh.
That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I had no chance there, and then he messed up.
Oh.
Yeah. Just putting things into perspective.
Okay. Are you sure?
No. No, I am not.
Okay. Just want to make sure that you weren't sure.
So,
Oh.
is there anything, like, how
Oof.
good are the synergies between Grace and Ryan?
So,
Especially when Grace is in Crumtrap's belly.
and Rhyme is fighting by himself, 2 people.
I'm sending help. Oh, no, I'm not.
Run away. Uh-oh. He thought about it.
Oh,
Ow.
I'm dead. He's got crit. I don't have that much crit yet.
He's going the other way. Oh, no. Oh.
I think that I came to save that guy. He should have been saving me.
This is looking like a tough game, Eddie.
I'd say.
So why?
Whoa, feared into a scout trap. That was so clever. I'm gonna start doing that now. I'm gonna spend the whole game just to get a scout trap placed so that I can fear someone into it. Hold on, I gotta go free up an item slot.
I feel like Hammy could have used a broken myth and a clockwork so he can get more barrier from his legendary talent. There's no one really squishy on the other side for him to... Uh-oh. Ah!
Please.
No. No, you cannot have it.
Did he get him? Oh, he
Hammy,
almost
you may
had him.
want to buy some armor. Oh, recommend him some armor.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. I have to buy my build. And I'll say, oh no, no, no. Dude, I'm sending a message.
Atlas Pauldron probably would have worked just as well. Watch out, there's a Grumpjaw.
There they go. Aha! They can't deal damage to me now. Oh. When he's like spinning in place, I get so dizzy. We got him. We did it, team!
You did it. You got one.
But look, I bought Metal Jacket after the match, so it'll look like I was super stacked with defense.
But reality.
If they go back and watch the stream, I'm doomed.
So Deathless Rhyme is actually go ahead and tell me about it.
All right, Deathless Rhyme is. You know what, Nivet? Why don't you talk about
Okay,
it?
fine. I'm gonna talk about it. Even though you were supposed to talk
Oh,
about it.
I was supposed to talk about it. Okay, you know what?
No.
You go ahead. Yeah. Deathless Rhyme is the
Okay.
new Rhyme rare skin.
Yes. Do you want to talk about it?
No, I'm setting you up. This is
Okay.
your
So
opportunity.
it's a new rare Rhyme skin.
Wait, that's what I just said.
So as you can see, you have this almost how to describe it? Undead, frosty look to it. It is I love his crown that he has, the almost Valkyrian golden crown, and it's almost cruel like.
Really gives him horns, right? It takes him like, it ages from his regular skin by like 4 or 5 days to where after he's dead and then he's like old and decaying.
4 or 5. So 4 or 5 days after he's dead.
No. Like
4 or 5
his
days
current
after-
skin, he's like right on the brink, right?
Oh, so
Isn't he saying like I'm
he's-
not 81 anymore or whatever? Like
so
he's up
Rhyme is
there.
gonna die that day,
Well,
and he's like stuck.
doesn't it kind of
4 or
seem like
5
it? He's like a crotchety
No.
old man
No, he's a crotchety old man, but he's definitely
knocking
full of
on
life.
heaven's door, baby. He's right there, full of life. He walks
full
with
of life.
he has to walk with a stick.
Haven't you seen him? His run animation. He
No
picks
offense
up
to
that
anyone who
stick in
knows someone
both
who walks with
hands
a
and
stick.
sort of like runs.
Dude, and those are the moments when my heart is in my chest like, is he going to make it? Is this going to be the moment? Is this going to push him over the top?
The moments he runs,
Oh,
not the moments
anytime
that
he
3
picks up that
people are
stick, I'm like,
beating
oh.
him.
Nah, that's fine. He's like old and withered. He doesn't even feel it anymore, you know. But
So-
what other rare skins do we have coming in the update?
So we have the Koshka School Day skin that the community definitely pushed for. It was
Yeah, they did.
so as you can see here, she's got her school days uniform, skirt, boots, and top vest.
No, not boots.
Shit, weren't those boots?
Mhm.
Oh,
Those are cute little
sorry,
shoes.
they're shoes. The sock plus the shoe.
Do you see the
Never mind.
resident? Do you see the resident sleeper in the
Yep.
picture though?
Yeah.
Back there rocking some tunes.
Nice box, nice. Looks like the teacher's about to like.
But look at the expression on
Oh.
Koshka's face.
Oh wow! So we're starting to let players in.
She
10% of all, or 10% of all regions, except for China. Currently has a few issues that they're trying to resolve right now. So there's some extended maintenance there. So while we get everything up and running, but 10% of all players are in.
Yeah. Did you see that look in Koshka's eyes though? Like I think she has her.
She
I
also
guess
has
she
her
has to be
backpack.
facing.
Actually, in game, that's something I really like.
Does she?
Yeah, she does.
Nice.
So she has a little backpack.
A cute little cat backpack.
She's gonna carry her team in that backpack.
Wait, weren't we talking about like what we would call it?
Well, not with me.
No. Okay. Must have been with Sugar Venom.
Mm.
Whether it was like
A knapsack.
a kitty pack. I don't know. They had so many names for it that I gave up. But there's probably an official term somewhere.
Probably. She probably named it. But yeah.
What
you
other skins?
Carry your team in that backpack.
Gosh, could put my team on my back. Even
Well,
when she was in
They
school.
were heavy, so they had the straps for her.
I see.
Okay, so the Samuel skin that's coming out, new epic, amazing. This skin should be a legendary, like straight up. Like it has sound effects, it has particle effects. It looks utterly incredible. Like everything.
Do we have any footage of it?
But I'm gonna play it. So
Okay,
people
that'll
can see
be
it.
as good as footage.
Just as good.
Yeah. Just don't be
Do you
dead.
have a PBE installed?
I do. I'd have to update though.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
No. Give me a few minutes because I got to update. You go ahead and play.
Okay.
And I'll talk about why your skin looks good even though you're not playing well.
this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
I
It's
lo-
really something to look forward to.
I love this kind of stuff, guys. This is my favorite.
No, when I saw that they had added as cool of particle effects to this Samuel skin as they had, I was like really floored. You know, we when we did the article about the skin, announcing the skin, we had a montage or a little collage of in-game screenshots showing off like different particle effects, and I was like, no way, because it was just like so rad, so
Yeah.
much more cool than I had expected. So
Have you gotten to see it in game yet?
no,
Oh.
I just saw
You're in
that
for a
collage.
treat.
I know. I'm here for a treat, so treat me. All right, they're gonna go through
we
a
will
draft
treat you.
phase to see if Nivnik gets Samuel.
What do I want to ban?
Samuel.
No.
Okay.
The whole point was we were gonna play Samuel. So
You banned. Okay,
I mean, I don't like playing into Catherine on
but
Samuel.
she's not good against Samuel.
I don't know. I feel she's pretty good into Samuel. I get silenced, and I get stunned, and now my cloud is over.
No, you cloud while she's winding up,
And then I sit in my cloud and do nothing.
but the enemy team's like, I don't want to go in there. There's a cloud. You don't
no,
ever experience that. So
No.
when I'm
No,
playing
I
against the
don't-
Samuel and I see a cloud, I'm like I'm just like pulling away from it. Like that's gonna hurt me.
I'm not really scared of the cloud. I'm more scared of the Samuel in
Well,
the cloud.
sure, but
But if the Samuel's silenced for 2.5 seconds and then he's stunned for another 1 second,
yeah, but I feel like as Catherine silences, she can lose so much ground on the carry that then to try to catch him with her.
but I'm a
Stun.
range carry then, and I can just shoot him from there.
Pew, 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 pew. See,
That'll
but
be great.
I love the damage that you get on Samuel's perk. That's just like, boom, you know?
Oh yeah,
And
the little extra.
The little extra, yeah, I just love it. I love it. That's
You
like my favorite
love
part
it?
about the skin.
That-
yeah, or
that
the favorite part
part.
about the hero. That's it. Yeah.
Which, by the way, that has a different particle effect as well.
Does it?
Yeah, it's
Dude,
pretty
we're gonna have
great.
to look at all of this. So, you mentioned sound effects. Is that real?
Yeah,
That's real life.
yeah,
It has new particle effects and new sound effects.
yep.
Do you have to swap
And it's
somebody?
an epic. Oh, let me make sure I'm using the right skin. Yep, I am. Great.
Yes, you are. Well, we're
Yes,
about to
I
jump
am.
into game where we're going to get to see Evolution Samuel in action. We're probably going to put the spectator cam on Nivmet and then watch him die over and over and over and over again. But it'll be a great time.
How come the only guy who has faith in me is the one that can't talk?
Oh, we can hear him.
We can doesn't mean everyone else can.
He's laughing at you right now.
I don't think he's laughing at me. I think he's talking about you.
Details. All right, let's jump into game to watch Evolution Samuel. This is a new epic skin that's going to be available for unlock as soon as we come out of maintenance, which, by the way, 10% of players are already able to sign in. So if you haven't updated yet, go ahead and update.
Did you hear that awesome particle?
No,
effect?
no, no. Do
Here,
it again.
I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit on my side.
Does that
so
work?
y-
Oh,
well,
you just...
you can hear it,
All right.
but they'll be able to hear it too, because the camera's on me. So, let's start off here. Come on, spawn up. 2 seconds. Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah, I did. I
can-
saw you miss, too.
Mm.
The game is hard, man. I get it.
I don't play a lot of Samuel. Don't judge me. I play melee heroes usually.
Oh, man. I love it. And there's like the little 8-bit thing flying back
Yeah,
there with your
that's
perk.
why I'm a huge retro person. I love retro games and everything retro, and this skin is just, I love it. It's so good.
Why are people so afraid of getting that metal heal?
Because the thing hurts at early levels. Hurts a lot.
Yeah, but you're Samuel, so like you're all powerful. Look at that heal. Oh man.
All powerful.
Yeah.
It's not quite how I would describe myself. But
Ooh. Oh, you got your perk ready.
oh,
You're dead.
how did you know I was there?
All right, you might live. I think he was cheating or something. I don't know. Oh,
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
now you know. This is a fun little skirmish.
It's a
Got
long
a couple of level 1s in there. Good guys come out on top.
Suck it, bad guys.
Evolution, Samuel doing work. You know, you can aim that A a little bit tighter by putting the pivot point either closer or farther from your body.
I hate you.
All right. Something to keep in mind if you're looking to get good.
I hate you so much.
Oh,
Did we
Shin
not
picks it
get
up.
that?
Shin picked it up.
Oh my god, I just leveled my B.
That's good. That's
No,
good.
it's not good, Eddie.
It's really great. You'll be able to get your A max by level 8 still.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is...
Here's why it's not great. Is because right now you want to use your A to farm and it's just not doing as much damage, but
It's fine.
it's fine. See? It's fine. And you guys got middle heal, so that's like just such a win for morality. Or morale, not so much morality.
It's almost as bad as me saying, what did I say?
No,
Waffle?
What?
Waffle. I said waffle. I was trying to think of like what the
Baffled?
baffled. Is that what I said?
Oh, remember to aim. Oh,
I did!
Tap him, quick, tap him.
Uh-oh.
Don't be
Nice
where you're at
Grumjaw.
right now.
Nice Grumjaw!
Oh, if your perk is up, you need to go use it because it just brings me much joy. Oh, you showed yourself.
Uh-oh.
All right, it's Adrian. I played against him one time, and things went really south for me because he just killed me over and over and over again. Oh. Well, yeah, a single tear rolls down your cheek.
Oh, yeah.
So are those inadvertent presses when they like double tap a health potion? Nothing. You can't see it. So never mind.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, it's like someone's health potion shows I was on cooldown because they hit the button twice.
So,
It was the other team though. So the Grumtraw said, "Oh, my potion's on cooldown," but it had 24 seconds. So I imagine he just accidentally double tapped. Oh!
send you out of that shit.
I thought maybe it was gonna go hard.
On what?
You had all of your magic.
Yeah, but I didn't have all my health.
Just don't get hit.
Just don't get hit. That's right.
Now, is there a reason why you're not using B as you're moving through the jungle?
Because I was saving for the back camps.
Aha. Oh man, it's such a cool spawn animation.
Dude, that noise. Wow.
It's really a very cool skin. Just having so many cool elements to it.
Where are my friends dead? One of my friends are dead. That hurt. Rude.
Yeah, man, Grumtraw's doing damage. So my favorite part about Samuel is that he gets his perk and he gets like that spot heal with that spot burst. But what's your favorite thing about Samuel? Like is
Death
there
animation.
the death
No,
animation?
I'm just messing.
You know, the spectator cam is just like focused totally on your
So, definitely I think the sound effect and the B skill. You have that pulsing techno feel to it with the awesome sound effect, which
That's true. I didn't tie it to techno, but it definitely has that that beat to it almost, you know. Oh.
it wasn't spawned when and I just misleveled.
No.
I usually point skip on Samuel, so
Twice in one game.
twice in one game. Well, the first
Well,
one
yeah,
led
the
to
first
the
one
second.
led to the second one. That's fair.
Yeah, because like I said, I'd usually point skip on this hero. Let's see here. Maybe they're up here? There's no jungle. for me
They
to
are.
seek.
They're right on top of you. They're invisible. They are pressuring your lane so well.
Here we go.
Oh no. No one died there. You like came from behind and still.
Can't wait till
Oh,
Shin
it's
is
probably
6.
because you needed your ult and then you didn't have your ult because you didn't level up your ult.
I hate you.
So, as a beginner's tip, when you get to level 6, you should normally put a point into your ultimate. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yep. So don't watch this example and then the sick pickup on Lance.
Yeah, what's up? Without my ult too.
He hadn't put a point into his ultimate either.
No way.
Dead serious?
But he's not level 6.
He's not level 6.
Oh,
so,
you troll.
yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't make a mistake that simple. I'm just giving him a hard time.
Dang,
Niv
this
is
guy.
actually a really phenomenal player. He has carried me in many a game, and I have carried him in many a game with Chalupa Batman GG. But
Oh,
he's,
those are great games.
I only give him a hard time because I know he can take it.
Yeah, I know.
So what he was talking about there, point skipping. A lot of times at level 5, you don't necessarily need your second point in your your secondary ability, your ability that you're not going to use for farming. It's more of a utility ability. In this case, Samuel's B, Drifting Dark. And so what Nivmit and a lot of people do on Samuel or Taka is they will skip a point, meaning at level 5 they will just hold their skill point and wait until level 6, at which point they have 2 points saved up. They can put 1 point into their ultimate and then the second point into their primary skill that they're using for damage or farming or whatever. Nivmit made the unfortunate mistake of accidentally putting 2 points into his B, and then the rest of the game he was just a sad panda.
Well, not just the rest of the game.
Sorry.
What did not hit me? Yeah, it did.
Up until just momentarily, he is sad.
Oh,
you got too close.
huzzah! A kill for me.
You got too close to the sun there. Adrian finding right where the 2 circles overlap.
Cutting it close there. Cutting it close. That's like the worst spot to be in.
I know.
I think it's like
I know. And especially where there's like dead spots in the rings, and so you can like find that little bit of safety. And I think he was looking for that, and instead found Doom.
Found Doom.
Doom.
I'm not doing too bad, right?
So is there any explanation as to what's on Samuel's back?
I always assumed that it was like a similar pulse to like what. Oh, they see me. This is great.
Distracted.
Hang on.
All plan. We need vision. We need vision. Oh man, who's the support in this game?
The one man who'll never buy me vision.
The one, the only.
I should have bought some defense, but I want to finish an Eve of Harvest before I buy defense. Because Samuel's awesome with an Eve of Harvest, but I decided to go for the Frostburn. Uh-oh. My team is in trouble.
You know, I used to feel really comfortable as a melee. Oh! I felt like that landed Shin. I'd be upset. Shin didn't even say a word. Like he wasn't mad. Maybe it was just close and not quite there. Alright, Shin. Clean ace. You got this. Here he goes. Getting in there. He's 1 hit from death. He steps into the turret range. He regrets everything. And Silent Killer 01.
Is
Some
left
pretty
to push.
loud kills.
Can we not let that go down? Can I will the turret to survive somehow?
I wish there was somebody that would suggest to Nivmit to buy any kind of defense.
Just like suggesting vision. No! I tried. Don't even. You don't get the right to until I see a scout trap on the field.
Recommends buying defense.
Until I see a scout trap, Shin. You don't get to recommend me anything.
Well, if you're just joining us, we're hanging out, playing a few games with some of the new content coming in Update 2.6. This is Evolution Samuel, one of the new epic skins that will be available in the market once they come out of maintenance. Already 10% of players are able to get in and play.
My friends are dead again.
Nivet's friends are dead again.
What happened? Where are my friends?
But this game, we've been talking about how it's got new
So as you can see,
visual
Fox is
effects.
still good. Don't worry.
Fox is still good.
He is doing that work.
Well, and the fun thing about Vox, really, for me, is that if you want to play him Crystal, you can go ahead and play him Crystal. If you want to play him Weapon, you can play him Weapon. Like, he's very dynamic, and it has even been played as Captain.
He has. In a competitive game, he was played as captain by Gabe Vissel.
This is a true story.
I found your scout trap.
Aha!
Aha.
1 down, 700 to go.
Is that how many they have?
Well, 6,
Oh
7,
god.
700.
Shin?
Oh, does he land it?
Nope, but
Does not.
I'll draw some aggro. No!
Shin Kaigen recommends buying defense.
I don't need it
this is
because
a
I
1
have
for
an
0.
Evo harvest.
This is looking good for the good guys.
Nope,
Oh
there it goes.
no, there's the 2 for 2. They focus the guy who doesn't have any defense.
Okay, I'll buy defense now. I have.
If they get the kill in the next 6 seconds, it's an ace.
Nope.
4, 3,
How are you gonna catch a lance?
2, 1.
Yeah, be higher energy.
You're not supposed to read it out loud.
Nope. Be higher. I just find it funny
Pada, pada.
considering that your general energy level is pretty mellow. You're
Yeah,
very,
right?
very
I'm
mellow.
a chill dude.
You are very
Oh,
chill.
that's
Well-
how they kill the lance. It's just like that. Oh, he's
Goodbye.
back in no man's land.
Oh!
The sick Dutch. Oh. He
That
got
was-
eaten. He reflex blocked, but just a split second too late. And he is buying defense for the both of you. That Black Feather is. Do you see his defensive items?
I don't want to look.
Don't even look. But he has 2 tier 3 finished defensive items, both team oriented to try to keep you alive. And let me tell you, it's not working. You get right in the face. Do you get this kill? Oh, shit, saved you at the last second. That heal.
I had faith.
553.
I had faith.
Now, he's got a Shatter Glass. Is that just to help with the heal? Or is that
Oh no, it helps
all
with
of
the
her?
damage reduction. It helps with her damage. It is a great stat to have on her.
Dude, that's a lot of fun because, you know, there have been a couple captains recently who had some crystal
Why
ratios
are
like
you all so
Lance.
tanky?
Oh, there's the fountain. There's the crucible. He's staying alive. Are they going to get the ace finally? No. Sorry. Fox is still happy and healthy.
No oath. No. How did he?
How did he not die? You guys are all pretty beat up.
I'm gonna back up.
You're gonna back up.
I'm gonna buy this gorgeous tier 2 defense item.
Oh. Man, little rumble in the jungle here. Are you gonna
I'm
pick that
actually
up?
worried about the Grumpjaw that's coming.
What Grumpjaw that's coming? Are you? How
no,
are you?
because we killed him, and where else is he gonna go? In fact, there he is.
He could have been farming the lane. He could have been minding his own business. That was a good crucible. Blocked the Lance Impale, but then you got gobbled.
As
Oh,
I
you're
was
fine.
booted.
You're totally fine.
No, I'm not.
You're totally dead.
Anything but fine.
Are you just gonna buy all defense for the rest of the game?
And infusions.
Like you kind of, yeah, you're kind of.
I got
core
my
crystal
damage
items,
items. Yeah.
Why is it taking them this long?
This is a very tanky Black Feather.
Yeah. See his items? It works a
I
little
don't,
bit better
I don't
on
know
Black
if I
Feather
can
than
do
it does
that
on
much
Samuel.
damage
Yeah.
to compensate.
No, I wasn't trying to show you this. Sorry.
Oh. Unleash the Kraken. Ugh. That's
Yep. Kraken's
tough for
rolling
us.
down the lane. That is tough for
Black
you.
Feather.
You have your work cut
hang
out
on,
for
hang
you.
on.
What are you thinking? You gonna buy something weapon? Oh yeah, you're gonna suggest an item. Oh no! Wait, that's your tank. That's totally fine, right? You guys can just... Yeah, he'll just escape. He's the best. You're getting your damage in with Frostburn.
If I landed that, would have been great.
Oh. You're fine, you're fine. Yeah, there you go. Now B. Yeah, and just kite him back. There it is, perfect. Oh no, you got Lance impaled. Oh! Shouldn't let you down again. Why doesn't he just save your life every time?
Oh, we don't have enough damage to kill people.
Well, plus there's a Kraken kind of pushing in, so Blackfeather had to go and deal with that. You have to deal with the Kraken, man. She'll just break down your whole base. Look at her. That's a good Atlas, but he's probably still in a tight spot. He needs to not be there. And there's the ace. Now, the Kraken's going to die after just a few turret shots. Shin Kaigen's up. Is the Kraken dead? Kraken's down. But Grumpjaw's doing so much work. And the sustained damage of Fox. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, he almost blocked the Atlas. Now they got to get the Grumpjaw off the crystal. And it's playing back. Grumpjaw jumps through. Shin Kaigen taken up in the front. Do they have the damage to stop it? Mivmet picks up the consolation prize of the kill after the crystal goes down and says, GG, well played to the enemy team. No, he doesn't.
I missed it. I tried to. I tried to hit it in time. I forgot. I'm not used to it yet.
I think what went wrong there is you guys didn't draft Lance. And so you didn't have the combo. Yeah. Shin Kaigen agrees with me. You guys can't hear him, but I can hear him. But live and learn, right? Live and learn. There's always the next game. So no updates, but currently 10% of players are able to get in and play Vainglory right now. So if you haven't updated, check your app store. Make sure your game is ready to roll so that when servers come up, you guys get in. You guys can get in and play. Check out all the 2.6 stuff. Lots of new content, lots of new skins.
That's
We
right.
have a new hero who is a lot of fun. Very powerful, very protective, with a big, big heal. And
Very awesome.
very awesome. Yeah.
Awesome.
There was that fight where you were certainly going to die, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's just like 553 health. I thought that was great.
I want to play with Zio.
You put D'Anzio on your team?
I did put D'Anzio on my team.
Okay. All right.
I have no shame.
Obviously. That goes without saying. You're like, my team's going to be Shin Kaigen. Sorry. Mr. World Champion Shin Kaigen.
Mr.
and
World Champion.
D'Anzio.
Hear that, Shin? Why didn't we win
Yeah.
last game, Mr. World Champion? No, I'm just messing.
Don't call him that. He hates that title.
I
But,
know he does. It bugs him.
You banned Catherine again? Are you going to pick Lance?
No?
Oh. You got to be one step ahead, brother. You got to be like, ban Lance if you're not going to pick him. And then you don't have to worry about the combo.
Oh, Shin's going to pick Lance. Of course.
They could pick Lance right now.
It's okay.
They're not listening to the
we
stream.
have a backup plan. We have a backup plan, guys. Don't worry.
Why didn't you run the backup plan last game?
Because we wanted to play Evolution Samuel.
Are you playing Evolution
You have
Samuel again?
3 heroes in your hero pool, Shin, that that haven't been picked. There's 3 backup plans.
The backup plan is put Shin Kaigen on
on
his main,
one of
his mains,
one of his mates.
and be like,
And we'll-
please Shin, please
and I will
D'Anzio,
protect him.
get us to the end.
I'll protect one of you.
Shin is typically a jungler, so he likes to, yeah, no? What'd you say?
He's more laner.
Is he?
Yeah.
Nah, not the Shin I know. But D'Anzio, there's your laner.
I mean, have you played with Shin? Well, anything but Lance.
No, never.
Oh, he's only played Lance for you.
Yeah,
Okay, that would
he
make
doesn't
sense.
lane it. That'd be
Actually,
silly.
he does
He
that
probably
too.
could lane it.
No,
but
he does that too.
yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. Guys,
In any
we are
position.
making progress. We are This isn't a
Making
progress
progress?
update. Did you want anything?
Um,
Maybe after we get in game and you can be better distracted.
hang on. Oh,
He's looking for the mute switch.
I was.
He's gonna just point at stuff, but we've got
And remember,
we've got Tom.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your player name, Tom? Space Monkey.
Tom's IGN is
oh, you're
Space,
Space
Monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah.
So if you've ever seen a Space Monkey playing Sky in a Blitz, that was him.
That was me.
I don't know, just that thing, I guess. I don't know.
64?
Remember, there is a.
64. What would you like? Half that? 32?
No. No.
This is the hardest thing you'll do all day.
Best update stream ever.
This is the best update stream ready ever. I guess this.
I like that you're just pointing pictures.
Those are the easy things. Remember the person in the room. Tom.
All right, Nimit, walk me through
That
what you're
guy.
doing in the jungle. You bringing the heat?
I totally unintentionally stole a camp.
Did you
Two
really?
camps from.
Did you just move outside of range so that Shin could have solo experience?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I told him not to forget you. I don't know where he went.
Let me grab Evan. Play off beard. Oh, here, we'll get it worked out in a minute. But for now, Sugar Venom is here. She's gonna come play co-pilot for Nivmit.
Really, Shin?
Yeah,
Really?
really, Shin. All right, good luck, everybody.
What is this breakfast on the ground?
What?
You play off beard?
All right, Sugar Venom's here. She's gonna talk about all the lore and the skins and all the good things.
He's leaving his trash on the floor. You're so nasty. Dude. It looks gluten-free. Are you
Did I ever
winning?
tell you how awesome you are?
No, start now.
You're freaking awesome.
Oh, you're
Come-
playing Grace.
Be on stream with me more often.
You got it, buddy. I don't want to, write.
I mean, I know a lot of people want you to write. So tell me about Grace.
Ah, this is my favorite Celeste skin so far. I know I should like the Lori skin a lot, and I do. Oh, the lore for this one is great, though, too. I always play this one. Anyway,
So
what?
tell me about Grace's lore a little bit.
Oh.
I want it. Tell me a story.
We just released part 2 of her lore this morning. I know, because I had to wake up at 5:45 in the morning to push the button on that lore. I hope you're all happy. I'm very sleepy, guys. So part 2 came out today. Part 1, we saw Grace as a little girl with her dad out in a kind of one of a Githian territory where he's going around naming stuff like it doesn't already have names. And they meet a little boy, and he says, you're going to have to take care of this little boy like he's your brother. And so she has kind of a foster brother. And she names him Titus, as if he doesn't already have a name. And then in part 2, we see her all grown up. And this part takes place, oh my god, Niv, this story that I've written is way out of control. It is out of hand.
What do you mean?
I put it all together because all of these stories are interconnected. Gosh, we got Ryman, Lyra, Lance, Samuel, and Grace. I think that's it so far in this huge Githian story that is now a novella. And I have
novella.
and if you go looking, this is what happens with the Star Queen series. Just got out of hand. Someone let me have some time to write stories, and it got long, and that's what happened with this one. There's so much going on. Everything's interconnected. The last we saw, Samuel had tried to kill his mother and just barely escaped alive from his trial, and he's at large. And then, months and months later, we come back and we see Lance comes to tell Grace what happened.
Oh.
Yeah, so Lance shows up and tells Grace, who is a warrior and a paladin, what's up with Samuel. And she says, take me to my brother, which is, of course, Titus, who is, of course, if you've been following along, and I know you all have, Titus is Samuel's father. There you go. That's the story. What did you want? A dramatic rating?
I mean, it's already pretty dramatic.
It's really dramatic. It is really dramatic. So I like all of my cliffhangers. I like to let everybody speculate about what's going to come next, because it could be just about anything. A lot of people are speculating new heroes, but I think that this story is all about Grace for me, and Lance finally becoming a knight.
He's already a knight to me.
Get that team fight, Niv. Go, go, go!
This Sky needs to go to other places that's not lane. Like, seriously, go away.
What about the animations on Grace, though?
I like how she swings the mace one-handed.
So much fun. She's so strong. She's got, you know, how is Lance going to be against Grace? I don't like it.
I know we wanted to put them together because me and, like, in fact, that's our favorite combo to do between Lance and oh dear.
I like it when people or is it the artists who play the gladiator skins all together?
It's
all supports.
Shin, Yuma, and Sybil.
Yeah, it's so funny, and they have a lot of success with it.
They do.
So I feel like, why not Lance and Grace? Who else should we throw in there?
I need a third Githian.
Well, we got
Lyra.
a ton of them.
Yeah.
Rhyme, Lyra.
Is Rhyme Githian in Origin?
Yes.
Okay.
He just ran away after his son was killed for asking too many questions, in much the same fashion that they tried to do to Samuel. And that's why Rhyme loves Samuel in his grumpy way, and came back to protect him and ended up helping him escape. Whoa!
Ow. Zio by default.
I'm sorry, I'm too into this game.
It's all good.
I can't see the chat.
I can't either. I hope that they're saying nice things
They
to us.
better be.
Oh dear.
Whoa. Save them.
I'm trying.
You're doing good. But Sky hasn't.
Sky needs to go find another hobby. Like, seriously.
Oh, I'm too into this game right now. This is intense. And plus, I haven't really seen Grace in this much action yet. Oh,
This
she's
is
so pretty. Look at that hair go. Her hair is gold. Oh, nice. Oh,
I am
no. Survive. Survive.
dead.
Yeah. Was that her ult?
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap.
Now I'm
Oh. You so had it for. No. Go. Yes. See, sweet revenge. Sweet revenge.
dead. Shin, do something.
Escape. That's what he meant by do something.
I needed more crystal, so my damage reduction is higher. I need more cooldown.
Okay.
That was disappointing, Shin.
What does damage reduction mean?
Damage
Did you
reduction.
take less damage?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Exactly the sounds. So if I have 50% damage reduction and I took 100 damage and someone tried to do 100 damage to me, I reduce it down to 50.
I play a lot, but sometimes at some level of professionalism, it's all like math.
I mean,
I play a lot and I have a great time with it, but I don't know what the words mean sometimes. Anyway.
I find that since your vocabulary is so much more extensive than mine. Like,
Wow.
immensely so.
I don't know. I didn't know what baffled meant.
I didn't know what it meant either. Clearly, I didn't know what it meant.
That's going in the lore somewhere.
No.
That's gonna be a hero name one day. Or ability name, right? It sounds like a Finn thing, doesn't it?
A little bit.
There needs to be another troll hero who's got a baffled ability.
Oh,
Anyway.
you guys are the worst. All of you.
I think that you're the best.
My
So-
fake words.
No, I think it's
go-
beautiful.
It's going in the Webster Dictionary.
I love it. All the hashtags, guys, please. Baffled.
Oh no.
What else do we have? Oh my gosh, the best skin ever is, Ride or Die Sky right now, I think. Have you know
Uh-oh.
I came up with that name.
It's a good name.
And then we teased her months ago in some splash art. Skies for school days. So everyone thought she was going to be school days, but I feel like Ride or Die Sky just sort of hangs out at the high school in the parking lot, looking cooler than everyone else.
Oh, she's
Not in-
delinquent?
No, but she's, just there to, look cool. Maybe
I believes you.
get a soda.
Get a soda?
Well, yeah, she's not in school. Oh, get her, get her, get her. Come on, Celeste. Get her. Oh, nope, can't get Ride or Die Sky. She's out.
No,
Or does she?
dead.
Did she die?
She did die.
Nice.
I don't know how she died. It looked like she got away.
Anyway, so she, I did a different thing for her lore. Instead of lore, I kind of gave her a wordless video, which you've seen.
It's pretty sick.
With all the 80s lights and stuff. I always like different ways of telling stories, and I want more multimedia, so I threw out a little animation for that, which I
It's
did all
pretty
by
amazing.
myself.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
all of it. So, Chimera is the one who animated
Chimera.
it. Great job to
He's
him.
the lore artist. He's amazing. And yeah, he did that, and then I did just like a quick poem for Evolution Samuel, which I might expound upon in the future, because I'm working on tons of stuff for the future.
Tons.
I'm gonna reveal. I'm setting up the lore right now to lead into 5v5.
Ooh.
I want story to lead us there. It's gonna be so good. I have to put together so many pieces to figure it out.
And I want Sky to get a day job. So she stopped.
Oh, this guy?
This one in particular. Stop!
Ah, get her, get her, get her. Nope.
I didn't get the chance to use my ult.
Oh, I want to see the bike. It's not gonna happen for me.
Ow.
Oh.
Zio! That was...
It worked.
Shin, that was pretty life-saving. Nice.
Pretty life-saving.
that
Exactly
was-
what that was. Well played.
That was well done.
Oh my gosh. Look at that animation. I love this
Need
skin.
armor.
She's so happy.
So people haven't yet realized, but Poison Shift has been nerfed.
Oh.
We reduced its attack speed by 5%. So that item that you're buying is not nearly as good. It's not a buy-all anymore. So keep buying it as much as you want, Fox. You're gonna feel the effects of the loss of the attack speed very soon.
What did you buy that you are, or that she is destroying? Let me see. Oh yeah. Very nice.
I'm not doing too hot, but let me get to one. She scales gorgeously into the late game.
I'm sorry for not talking.
It's all good.
Oh, no, no.
I'm gonna run in front of it.
Get
So
that
Lance is so.
too good, dude. Oh!
There it is, Shin. What? What was that?
Smiley faces.
That was a disappointment.
How you feeling with the new chat stuff?
Is there like a crying face? I'm gonna make a crying face.
There's still a cry face. There's just no question mark.
I think that's a good thing that there's no
Yeah, we need
emote
to not
for
have
that.
that.
So
How do you feel with the See, the last time that I tested this, it was at the very beginning, and there was too many things. So how are you feeling about the things that you can say now?
yeah, so originally we had like 20-something options.
It took up your whole screen, and at the end of the playtest, I was like, maybe, maybe not. You just went right into the middle of that, like Grace. Whoa!
You are not dead,
love
Zio.
that.
You are far from it. I am with you.
You have not gotten that Sky. Oh! That's
Have
it!
we?
That's it! Come on! Get the ace! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it!
Come
get it,
here,
get it.
Sky.
Yeah!
I'm done with you. Oh my gosh. I'm just so
This
done.
is so good. Do you
So
think
done.
think this is it? Feeling good about
I'm feeling
your
much
game
better.
now?
Feeling much better.
Have you scaled gorgeously into the late game?
Not yet, but I'm getting there. I'm almost scaled gorgeously into the late game. I need an echo. I love echo on this character.
What are you gonna echo? Or
My
heal?
Yeah. They'll die, but not today.
I like that line.
I do too.
I have a lot of surprises lore-wise for Grace and her voice and stuff.
A lot
I'm
of surprises?
excited. Yeah. Everybody
Okay.
always thinks,
I am infused. Let's team fight.
oh. No? Lance says no. Nah. Go, Helga, go. Oh wait, I thought you had her. Oh, she just woke up.
Mm,
I made that mistake too in a game yesterday
really?
where I just saw her animating and I thought, wait, someone had gotten her. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I'm coming, friends. I will save you. I will help you. They're running away very quickly. Oh god.
Nice.
Boom!
Right into the middle. Yes.
Am I gonna have to heal myself again? I hope not. It's very unepic when I heal myself.
I would do it all the time. That was one thing where when writing
That was supposed to be my A.
when writing Grace lore, I had to remember a lot because I like to give characters really human characteristics. Little details are everything, right? And so I figured, you know, she's a warrior, she's been at war, she's got some injuries, right? And I had her like working out old injuries and stuff, and then I had to go edit it out
Why?
because she can heal herself. She doesn't have any injuries. She's not rolling out her shoulders in the morning. She's fine. And so I went and took that out. I would do that
I
too.
forgot about that.
Yeah, she doesn't have wrinkles. Every morning I'd be like, down my face. Gorgeous. Yeah, little details you don't think about
No,
when you're writing lore.
that's a really good. That's a really good detail. I'm gonna grab an echo for you guys, so don't
Yes.
fight.
I don't feel like these guys listen to you. It's really
I
baffling.
think I'm on my way. Does that count?
Yeah.
Let's
Is,
go.
are you gonna make it? Oh, she's already down. Some helps.
I got pushed away the moment I engaged. It's okay. We can take this. I think this is over.
Oh, stay
Be
alive, Solos. Yes.
Beals. We're full life.
Nice.
Well, Zio was full life for a period of time.
Yeah. Oh wow. Look at that. She drops her bike, just like every motorcycle rider does at some point or another. Drops the bike.
That was less impressive on my part.
Well played, guys. GG.
I'm doing my now I taunt.
Look pretty, Nivmet. No, not that face.
Look pretty. Look pretty, she says.
Can you do that? What is this?
I'm looking pretty.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing.
Like that?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. So Shin is actually gonna go get us an update about what is happening. Hopefully they haven't run into any issues. But you have Evolution Samuel. Do we have lore for that?
I just did a little poem for him
Okay.
that teases a little bit. Because I want to do more with him in the future.
So we're gonna have like an extra evolution?
I can't.
Or
gonna
like
involve
the next
don't know.
Evolution Samuel?
I want to do more with him than I've done, but I have to wait for something, and I can't say what without ruining it. So,
Okay.
you know, but also I'm doing so much lore, like Grace lore is long, but I also want to do lore that's short, and lore that's animations, and lore that's comics, and lore that's long ass novellas. for everybody,
I like
right?
how you called it a novella.
It is. Novella is a short book. This lore is long. You have to scroll through so much of it just to get to Grace's part.
And then, well, you also had the rhyme lore, which was
Oh wait.
okay.
Oh,
So we have possibly one more game.
can I give the information? Or
Okay.
Did,
Yeah,
can they
please.
hear Shin too?
No, they can't. They can't hear
Okay.
Shin.
Sometimes you answer Shin and don't give context to the people watching. By the way,
I know.
you need to be
I
more pro.
want people to figure out what he's saying. or
Baffled.
Baffled. You hashtagged it.
I did. I totally retweeted that earlier. It's
You re-
all over the place, buddy. It is. It's all over Twitter and Reddit.
I hate this game.
No, everyone says that.
Yeah, you got the hair and everything.
I try to be. I
You should-
try
we,
to
should,
be.
we should just get you the armor and be actually a really awesome cosplay.
You know what I want to be?
Yeah.
You know what I
want to
be? I want to
Gladys.
be Mafia Gwen.
You have to get. Oh yeah, with like the
Mhm.
cigarette and the awesome.
I would have bunny ears.
You want specifically the bunny ears, but you don't need to be Mafia Gwen
Did I
for the
say
bunny ears.
Did I say Grace or Gwen? I'm so tired, you
Gwen.
guys.
Oh, sorry.
I did not
sorry.
sleep. Mafia Gwen.
I didn't sleep either, so I understand.
You
Mafia
never
Gwen.
sleep. Ever.
Well,
Sometimes you
I-
nap on the couch in here. Do you ever go home?
Yes.
Do you have a home?
Yes.
Guys, Shin just told us that after one more game, we might have 100% server up.
Today
I was supposed to give the information.
is a rough day.
Yeah.
Every co-host is a rough day.
You play until you win, no matter what time of night that is.
That's not
Right?
true. No, because
You
I
play
have
until
to,
no. This is the lore of Nivmet.
Oh, this is.
You play
the
until
perceived-
2 or 3 a.m. and you work, and then you take a quick nap on a Vainglory couch in here, and then
Okay.
you wake up with like Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity
something like that.
Pebbles. That's.
Yes.
Two different threads of
Meme it.
baffled. Do you remember Vision?
I love Nivmet as a yes.
I feel like this is like Vision.
You know what? The whole time that Vision was going on, I thought it was like, winning with Vision. I didn't know the context of Vision
No,
until
it-
last week. It
Really?
was one of our Germans, right?
Yeah, it was blueberries.
Let's play a game, but not me.
Okay. So I'm
Nobody
gonna put
wants
Zio
me on
on
their
the
team.
other side now, as I had my fun playing with him. Yeah, we'll do a blind pick, and then here we go.
I did want to play with a mace to practice while writing her stuff so I could make it more. I might get like one of those Indian maces. They're so awesome. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
I
Okay,
know
I'll
what a
show you
mace
later.
is. I don't know what an Indian mace is.
Indian maces are great. They look just like a mace, but like the movements are really slow and controlled. In her part 2 of her lore, I had to do so much research about this so that she could do it. Ah, I love it. Now I want to do it for real.
This is gonna be great.
You're gonna play Grace again?
Yes, but look at who I'm with.
Okay.
This is gonna be
Okay.
great.
Uh-oh. Wild card still hasn't chosen.
Not that one, Zio. Please. I
No,
can't.
please do. Please do.
It's-
That would be amazing.
We had this exact comp earlier today.
How'd it go?
We won, pretty hands down,
Then why are you saying please no?
because we already did this comp.
Yeah. Aw.
That's very nice. of her.
Nightwalker, who's my BFF,
She's amazing.
giving you a shout out for working so hard. And you do.
She does a lot of work too, though. So shout out to her as well.
Nivmet is powered by sugar cereals like a hummingbird.
Sugar Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah. It's
Wait,
what was
wait,
that thing I
I-
caught you eating
Wait,
years
when?
ago?
I haven't
Right.
had Fruity Pebbles in.
Not Fruity Pebbles, but you were. I picked up this box of something that had. It was a chemical. It wasn't even real sugar, and I was like, "What?
What?
Well, you know what? I'm not judging you. I'm not at all judging you.
I
I'm just.
understand.
You're a superpower. I don't understand because if I ate, I'm much older than you are. If I ate like you did, I would not be able.
Well,
to do
I
my
am not thin by any means, I know.
I thought you said fin.
Finn?
Like fish cakes?
Fish cakes. Who added fish cakes?
That was either me or Playoff Beard.
Why fish cakes?
Because Finn is a river troll, and I think he would love fish, and he's kind of British. Although we don't have a Briton in our game. You know what I'm talking about. His accent. It's quite British.
Why are you dead?
I got a great British voice actor for that guy.
Oh dear.
Oh, we've got
Ow.
a Baptiste.
I chose life, but I also chose to be injured.
Have we seen the Samuel skin?
Go away!
Awesome.
I should have. This is the same guy who played Sky last game, and all he did was sit in lane.
And almost, you know. Well, you beat him.
Yeah, but it wasn't fun in the beginning.
Everybody should do what's most fun for you.
Yes, and Zeal last hit better.
Oh, grace on grace. Grace on grace actions. Let's go. Nope. Silent Killer 01. Was Silent Killer taken?
I-
Or is that
Maybe.
his first and then this is his alt? And he has an 02 and an 03. And I think that since he chose the 0, that means that there's at least 2 digits up to 99. I'm talking over these two trying to give each other. Oh, look at the level of technology we have here today. Thanks, Tom. I mean, Space Monkey. Yeah! One of my favorite IGNs, Space Monkey.
So
I can't
all
see the
regions
chat.
are now open.
No, I'm gonna do that
Oh,
part.
okay,
You
okay.
play.
Okay.
I need a
okay.
job. Does everybody in the chat know what Space Monkeys is from? Anyway, yeah, so Space Monkey just wrote 100% in all regions except China, who has some extended maintenance. See? See how good I am at it?
Yeah, you're absolutely spectacular.
How am I not always your co-host?
I don't know. You should just do that more often. I feel like you get insulted a lot less.
Really? Because if you had said baffled to me, it would
know.
have gone much worse for you.
Sad face.
What skins am I forgetting? We had more skins. I'm just
Really?
that sleepy. Also, I'm so into what skins are coming that I forget
Yeah, we have.
what's just
We have
out.
Koshka, Rhyme.
Oh my god, the Koshka! Isn't she cute?
She's adorable.
She's the best. I wrote that lore for her in 5 minutes straight into the website. Because it's so easy to write in Koshka's voice. Usually I write and then I do an edit and then I run it past someone and
Oh
do an
dear.
edit. This time I was like, no. Survive! Survive!
I'm not gonna survive.
No!
I was sort of hoping that would come up a little bit sooner.
See, look at Shin's here with the lore.
I need crystal
The
now
lore
for my
comp.
damage reduction.
And Zeal came in with a saw combo breaker.
And
Could
then
have
he-
been.
if-
Oh,
and then he's
wow!
dead.
Melted. Yikes.
This is getting difficult.
Shin, we need you to. We need you to do a thing. We need you to carry.
Oh.
He's like, no, I'll go home. Lane Grace, everyone.
Well.
It's a thing.
Oh.
Yikes. What is this Ringo have? Oh, okay.
It's
He's got that
he's one of the
tension
best
going on.
laners in North America, to be fair. Like,
Whatever. Oh, wait. Is this this? Wait, which Saw was I watching that one day that those. Remember? Oh, wait. That wasn't. Max Green! Yes, thank you, Shin. That was so much fun. I love watching people, like pros, do Blitz games now. These pros were like, Max Green and his crew were like doing Blitz game after. I think they got to like 42 straight wins. They were going for 50 and got killed because pretty soon the other pro teams were trying to catch him.
It hurts.
I get too excited here. Okay. Oh! How did that... Oh, man, look at the Grace heal. Was that a Grace heal on Ringo? Because...
Like,
maybe not. That was out of my screen.
Ow.
My sprint boots is on cooldown. Yes! I love these cooldown notifications. Oh.
what? Totally was in that.
Shiv. I really thought she
This is
wasn't
bad
gonna-
for us. Shin, this is really bad for us. Dodge.
No, you gotta.
No,
die
there's a
from the-
scout trap.
I was,
can't.
I was watching it on the thing, like, no.
I'm so sad.
I don't like this. My sprint boots is on cooldown. I have a grammar issue.
Is it on the fold or in the fold?
Yes,
Would they both work?
that's fine. But I don't like my sprint boots is on cooldown. It
But
doesn't work. We're gonna have to do something.
but
about
when,
it. It's gonna bother me. Literally unplayable. I'll talk to him about that. Let's talk about all of the heroes.
I am trying my best to keep you alive. It is no.
Oh!
I might just got my ult.
Look at those little
Oh,
creepers.
So sad.
Lane Grace, everybody.
I don't. Back to laning, I guess. Why Saw?
I want.
We had a Saw already.
I want fan art of all of the heroes who would look silly in sprint boots, like Petal. Who else?
Scarf.
Finn. I feel like they'd be way too small for his feet. Yeah, Scarf would wear them on his wings or ears or something. Scarf have ears?
We kept him there for a very long time, but we can't actually kill him.
Who else?
There's a Batiste below us.
I get too excited. I get stressed out at your games. Travel boots is on cooldown.
It hurts.
It hurts us. I love that lance jump. Oh, oh,
No! Oh!
wow!
Why did he run that
Shin,
way?
save yourself. Nicely played. I can't see what happened. Who's controlling the spectator? Really?
Yeah, Shin's doing both.
So Niv is
Why
commentating
did-
and playing.
why
All
did-
of the
Why did Saw run into the right
Like-
to Ringo? Why not?
dork is doing the spectator. Sorry, Shin.
Why can't you do more things all at once, Shin? Yeah.
Oh, I should be able to. He's such a god at this game. It's so cool to work with Shin. Because in my head, he's still just the, like, superstar guy.
Streamer.
Yeah. The fact that I get to see him is, like, cool. To me, he's a superhero. Oh.
It's gonna hurt.
Yep,
both
line
of
up,
us.
line up for Saw. It feels like this isn't working for you guys.
It will work. See?
Oh, nice.
It will work. And we have it even. We even have a better late game, sort of. Sort of. Shin.
Shin is so
Got some
exposed. Okay,
exposed.
he's just sitting right there,
In the
depending on the kindness of others, with 3 hit points. I don't understand. Y'all play a different game than I play. I don't play the same game. I'm a filthy casual.
Open. Hey, I like playing casuals. I prefer casuals over ranked.
I mean, I'm a casual. I mean, I just play for fun with no math. And then, you know, when there's a turret nearby, I run away. One of the coolest things you guys do is get fighting up next to your enemy turret and know just how much you can do. I don't know how to do that. Don't die, Shin. I refuse.
No, I refuse.
Yeah, that should have been a grace line, huh? I refuse to let you die.
I'm gonna stand in front of Zeal. That didn't do anything.
Good support.
Can you stop?
Oh,
Can
oh,
you
oh,
okay.
crap.
I-
Who were you telling to stop there, Saul?
Yeah, this turret's gone. Hey. What was he doing?
He was pushing turret.
He wasn't pushing anything.
Saw push turret. Oh dear.
It's okay. It's okay. Everyone's got off game.
Immense gold payout.
So you feel like it's an off game?
Yeah, I know Zeal's an incredible player. I don't. He doesn't really play Saw, which is why I'm sort of curious why he picked Saw.
'Cause Saw.
Yes, but I would have if he's playing against Dienzio, I would have expected he'd play something he's more comfortable with.
He wanted to go ham. Oh.
I took a lot of damage
You-
very,
Well,
very
that's good
quickly.
because your team didn't.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make me feel better.
I'm fascinated. Let's team fight. Oh, whoops! I just gave that away, didn't I? I was looking at
Of course they want a team
spectator.
fight. This is the perfect time for them team fight. When
I'm
we're
just really enjoying all this in-game chat that's new.
the spectators can see it.
Yeah, exactly. And I gave it away to you
That's okay.
on accident. But I just love it. It's exciting to me.
I want to shop.
How do we put lore in the in-game chat?
How?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
That would be very difficult.
I want to put lore in for the you know, the wait times while you're in queue.
This is bad for us.
Ah!
Double kill.
What?
Oh,
I
wow.
just like bounced back.
That was odd.
Did you see that?
Yes. What? It was at like 12:45. If you want to look at it later.
Okay.
And
I
from
need.
a
I'm
QA
gonna buy.
perspective.
I'm gonna buy an Atlas Pauldron and make sure Ringo stops killing me.
Okay. That might be.
Why would he go with double Sorrow Blade? He can't. I can't heal you through everything. You still die very quickly. I'm gonna recommend to him. Actually, I could do something about this
Oh
now.
yeah, recommend.
Zeal, you should be buying a Serpent's Mask.
Yeah, I was gonna guess that. Are you proud of me? That's what I always build on Saw. I miss my old Saw pedal duo. Wow, wow.
Okay.
They know who to focus, don't they? You can always tell when Shin's in trouble because the spectator. Because we can't see what's going on anymore. If I was a good co-host, I would go over and do the spectator for you. But I'm not, so I won't. Don't worry, I feel like Saw's got this. I
You're
feel
already
like,
spun up. You might.
oh my god!
Okay.
I feel like, yeah, at least get Grace. Oh,
Not even that will save
sheesh.
me.
Oh my god. Do you feel like this is good game?
Well, we're gonna have a tough time. That's for sure.
Oh no, they're not gonna let you have it.
It's very possible.
Ah, nice. Get him. Shin, you badass.
This is.
Go, Zeal, go.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's trying to get spun up.
But he can't catch
He's
him
gonna
then.
get him. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm so enthusiastically against our players.
Because
on the
we're
other team.
losing. Because our team is clearly
Well,
at
I'm just, you know, I'm a real big fan of yours.
Yeah,
Admit.
I'm sure. It's just that we are. It's
We
always
are
funner to.
co-workers.
Yeah, it's always funner to root for the underdog too.
Oh man,
I'm going to get an Atlas Pauldron.
guys, I have so much lore coming up, like world building lore and stuff too.
It's gonna be.
Oh, I wish I could say more.
Can someone?
No,
Okay, I guess I'm farming this because I need this farm.
get your money, buy some echoes. You have. I'm gonna learn. I haven't played Grace yet. I'm excited. I love playing support.
He's pauldroned. He still hurts so much.
It just melts you to pieces.
Oh, my ult didn't work. Bye. Bye, Shin.
Oh crap.
Well, actually, we'll meet in life after death, apparently.
Have you played Brawl with Grace yet?
Yeah, I played a lot
With her
of
talent? Are they not gonna finish it?
Shit, I think this is the breaking point here.
Okay, the comeback is real. This will be fine.
Zio has a breaking point.
Don't let him win, Shin.
Yeah, what do you
Don't let him
want
win,
to
Shin.
do?
Go, Shin, go! If you can get the ace now, it'll be fine. It'll all be fine.
Just finish the
Ah.
game, you guys.
No, what's fun about that?
Ugh.
Oh, one boop. Did you see the boop of the mace? You didn't do the replay.
No, I don't want to watch it again.
Okay. Then
that
we're
was.
so the game's live now.
It is live.
You look so sad.
Cause we got wrecked.
Do you need a hug or? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I distracted you.
Yes. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was the cause.
Yes. Well, yeah. I'm still doing it. So, cool update. We've got chats.
We do.
We've got cool skins.
We have 4 of them.
We have so many cool skins.
We have a lot more cool skins coming up. Like, look, obviously you've seen what's coming up.
We can't talk about what's coming up.
I know.
Are you talking? Well, if we whisper, it'll be okay. No one can hear us if we whisper. Yes, they can hear us. I know. So why are you doing it?
There's this microphone thing. So, we have 4 skins out. We have Evolution Samuel,
It's so cool.
Shambler Rhyme,
No.
Hmm.
Did you say his name is Deathless Rhyme?
Deathless Rhyme.
I totally forgot about that one. I
we-
love the lore for this one. It's based off of like old Slavic mythology. So, well, it's like
I've read it, but
you read the lore?
of course I read the lore.
Oh, thanks, Nibmet.
I felt like he should have been a little bit either happier that he was brought back, or
No, Rhyme happy about something?
of course
When was
not.
the last time you've seen that? He's like, I just want to die, and she's like, nope. But in the original,
100 golden tears.
yeah, are they Selkie tears or no, her tears?
Yeah,
Valkyrie tears.
Valkyrie tears.
Yes, I wrote it a long time ago, guys, and then I didn't sleep last night. Yeah,
Don't
was
worry, I
rough.
read it. I thought it was pretty good.
you got my back.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm gonna get
Soul
red shirted.
in an egg.
I get red shirted all the time now. 'Cause
Really?
My readers remember more about the lore than I do. Holy crap. There's someone on Reddit named Queen something who's like talking about Samuel having stolen Verdict, his wand named Verdict, from his mother, the Archmage's wand. And I'm like, no, that was always his wand. And I go back and I'm like, oh, he did steal that from his mother. Totally forgot. It was so, and I'm reading it again like, this is cool. This is great. Okay.
Hey, at least you get to go back and enjoy the story again.
Oh, I can't.
Why?
Because by the time I publish a story, I have read and reread it so many times that I hate it. So having to read it again is like
No, but I
plodding
mean, like
through
going
misery.
back after far in the future.
That was a really cool thing though that he did.
Yes.
So yeah, Verdict was stolen from his mother. So yeah, so I get red shirt. Do you know about red shirt guy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. I depend on all of my red shirts to tell me so I don't make mistakes.
There's quite a few of them.
There's quite a few mistakes?
No, red shirts.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say there's some mistakes.
No.
I don't
Shin,
make
what is the
mistakes.
state of the servers? Do you know?
We're listening to
Okay,
Shin.
so because Shin's gonna go check for us, make sure everything's up and running a-okay, and if so, we will actually call it an end to the stream. If not, We will get
We're gonna
slaughtered some
talk
more
about
for your
weapons.
enjoyment. Because Zio
You beat
is...
the heck out of them the game before this, though.
Yeah, but Zio is on my team.
Well, you're the one who's arranging people.
Yeah, but
Don't do that again.
I mean, I have to stack teams against me if I'm gonna I put a good player on my team. There needs to be a game where I get trounced as well.
So why are you complaining?
Because
You made this happen.
Because it
You're
sucks
in
still
charge.
getting wrecked. It still sucks getting wrecked. Okay, guys, game is up. Go download the update. Go
I'm gonna
check
do
out
it
the
too.
new skins, the new chat function. Your chests are back. You have most
Quest
of
and
all
stuff.
Grace, the incredible healing paladin, largest heal in the game. Divine retribution. Go inflict it upon others. Am I missing anything? I am sure
And
there's...
in-game chat. And
Yep.
recommend.
Yep, and balance changes. There's a ton in. Go have fun, guys. It's been a pleasure. I'm Nivmet,
I'm Sugar Venom.
and it's been a good time. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
You shall die, my friend, but not today. If you value your life, you will run. Embrace your redemption.